Start recording as well. Hello, everyone.
Hello and welcome.
Hello.
To Chapter 8, Session 7 of Shards of Santos campaign. So, as always, a recap from last time. Chapter 7, A Brush with Death. You went through the hypercube and got the green shard. Locate object saves the day once again. You then found out you could combine the shards to increase their power. You started sticking them together and learned all about the advancement of the white, green, red, and blue shards. So now you have stuff like Fireball, Wind Walk, Daylight, and Control Water from these capabilities. After that, you went to the black shard. You got to meet with the seer and talk about what you've been doing and what he wants from you. He asked you to join souls with him to elevate him to demigod status and go back in time before the shards were created and before the orb was created to stop it from being made in the first place, to prevent what is happening pretty much now.
To which we replied, nuh-uh.
Well, actually, so what you replied to him was, we'll be back. And left. So, you went to the blue shard next. Once again, locate object, save the day. And you were able to get the dwarves to unlock their library and their treasure vault. You got some very interesting artifacts, like the Boots of Blinding Speed, which grant you haste, but also inflict blind, and other punny types of stuff. Maybe that's why the dwarves were frozen into ice. But you acquired the blue shard, as they didn't want to use it anymore, fearing that it would happen again. And you have now achieved level 12. Bringing us to the current situation, where you are with the dwarves in the blue shard. Having just raided their vaults, long rested, etc., etc. You have supplies that you need. You have your bags of holding restored, pretty much. And you have the yellow shard before you.
By the way, you wrote in that bypass most of the story arc through locate objects. That made me all sad. It was like, oh.
It's an alternative route. I gave you all of the XP.
Yeah, I feel like we missed out now. Like it's like skipping the scenes in the games. You know, like no, you don't want to skip the scene. You want to watch.
Didn't actually want to use it like that.
Oh,
because yeah.
It would have been about the same length of tale anyway. It's mostly going through the library, reading their history, discovered what happened, maybe where they could be located. It has a story about how the bags of holding were used before for a great escape to save the tribe, and the wizard had come with them and was able to bring them back. And so you could use that same type of technology trick to do it with them. But you found a different way, and it's perfectly acceptable.
Okay, so are we in agreement that for now all the shards are together?
Mm-hmm. Connected together. Sure, I mean, we can always take them apart if you want to cast a lower level.
Is that how that works, actually? We have to take it, or can we decide, like, I want to use green shard at level 1, or do I actually have to take it off?
You'd have to take it off, which you can do as a interact with object, so either, I think it's an action, or for rogues it's less, and then pressing the button is an action.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
So we could also have 2-2 or 1-3 instead of 1 times 4.
Yeah, I suppose we could pick whatever is more useful.
But, yeah, I mean, Wind Walk
on the
is
spot. But,
yeah, sure.
Wind Walk is something we would need to decide that we're going to do that. So
yeah.
However, things like Wall of Fire, Fireball, that's still quite neat to have. Even though I have that, whether necklace or
and
crown.
And you guys have like 7 fireballs stored up.
Is the once per short rest thing short rest for the one that uses it, or short rest for the shard itself?
For the shard.
Okay. So if you lie down for an hour
while we're doing things,
go
rest in my bag.
Yeah, rest in my pouch.
I mean, it's all kind of wishy-washy, right?
Okay, so when we do a short rest, basically, yeah,
it sounds about right.
It's basically to prevent fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so we are now. Have we crossed already to the yellow?
Not
No,
yet.
you're currently with the dwarves.
Right, we're with the dwarves. Yeah. Hey, dwarves, are you happy to be back?
They are elated and keep making dwarven puns about forging.
These are some nice boots of blinding speed. We don't have anyone arching around here. Archers. Do you?
I
Have?
use, but like, if I understood it right, instead of using an arrow, you can use the bracer.
If
right?
you're out of arrows.
So if I'm
Yeah.
out of arrows, I can use the 2 bracers, and then I'm out of bracers.
So
So you have 2 extra arrows, basically.
Yeah, it is. At the beginning, I thought it was like shooting the arrows with the bracers,
Yeah, me
but
too.
then I thought about it again. I was like, no, it's shooting the arrows with the bow.
it's shooting
The
the
bracers
with the
with the
bow.
bow.
Yeah, the bracers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take them for 2 more arrows, but I mean, I've already like a 120 arrows or something like that, and I never shot one, so
Not yet.
not yet.
I suppose
Well, I
also
thought you shot one at the white shard rift.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh
true.
yeah.
and I think the boots of blinding speed could potentially work if
If you give them
we're
to someone else.
like he's wearing them and he's carrying us, and then we're saying,
Yeah.
right,
Oh,
no, right,
like that.
not all right, oh, no.
Sounds
But
risky.
do they blinding speed? Is it in the for flying speed too?
It
No.
casts haste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's haste
Alright.
is.
Haste and blind.
Because if we are in the air, I
Well,
mean,
it doubles your move.
It doubles your speed, so it also doubles your flying
but
speed.
you don't
Yeah.
have to see anything.
And haste also allows you to take an extra action.
Yeah, exactly.
So you
be
can
it
could
dash
do-
or attack or
One more.
Oh, so if you dash, you basically have four quadruple speed,
does it say
basically.
that doubles your speed?
It
It
doubles
does.
your speed,
Yeah,
and
there
you
you go.
gain an additional action. So yeah, you have quadruple speed if you dash.
If you dash, yeah,
Yeah.
you could be super.
So
fast.
I could like carry them and you cast. Is there a spell that unblinds people?
No, I don't.
Blindness.
I don't
Remove
have
blindness, and
Or
I can do like
restoration.
15 actions, and you do one, and
I think that it doesn't really work like this though, because a magical item you wear it's like it's constantly applying the effect on you, so it wouldn't really.
Yeah.
well, 1 second seeing something and then
It's okay. We have
Oh, there
a
he
great
is.
wizard here who can cast haste as well.
It's just disadvantage anyway, right? So no problem.
Yeah,
You
you
get
can
an
you can extra attack, but all at disadvantage.
Well, why does it? Because you're blinded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haste doesn't give you advantage. No, it only gives you advantage on dexterity saving throws, not on attacks. Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Gloves of climbing. These gloves climb super well, unless you wear them, so that it prevents them from climbing. I'm definitely
No,
wearing
they-
the cloak though.
they climb away.
They climb away when you don't wear them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah,
hold
that,
them.
that's what I mean, right?
So if you wear them, they climb well.
I don't think it gives you an advantage to climbing, is what I mean.
No.
No?
Basically,
You
it's
can
like
wear them, but if you take them off, they'll climb away.
Oh.
yeah. So I'm wearing the invisibility cloak. At all
Okay.
times.
So
And
we
it gi-
don't
It gives
see
me a plus
anything.
one
I
to
don't
charisma.
think it's invisible. Is it invisibility cloak or just invisible cloak?
I mean, the cloak is invisible.
The
Yeah.
cloak is invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, the name is kind of confusing,
That's the point.
And people kept stepping on it, and it's getting annoying.
but you don't see it getting dirty.
It's
at
like
least.
a 5-meter cloak, behind you. That's why
Yeah,
you
it's a
push
super
it.
long one actually. It gets caught indoors. It's like-
You don't know how
Yeah.
long you have to pull it because you never know where it is. It
Yeah,
might
take,
still be on the door, but maybe not.
Take the necklace of how's it called, herring?
Necklace, earrings of herring.
Earrings of herring. Oh, earrings. Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Why not?
it's
Maybe golden
2018,
loops.
Oh yeah.
You
By the
can
way,
do whatever.
I know nobody can see that the cloak is dirty, but I know. And that makes it.
Oh yeah, prestidigitation.
I know you stepped on it.
Prestidigitation will go only on something you can see.
What about if you throw something onto the invisible cloak? Will it stay there? Like if you step on it, will there
It's a
be
cloak.
like
It's just invisible.
So the
there will
dirt
be
is not
like a
invisible.
floating footprint?
Oh yeah.
I would actually ask something of the dwarves. Like, did you make all these amazing enchanted items?
So, us in particular, no. Our forge master was unfortunately lost. He was too deep in the bowels when we had to flee. But we as a clan take pride in these items.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Rightfully so. So you have nobody who can enchant items in your.
Among Us? No, I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure it would become something real weird if they would try to enchant it. I'm pretty sure it was like they wanted to do a real invisibility cloak and they wanted to real bracers where you can shoot arrows from, but finally they misspelled something and something went wrong.
I just have a feeling we could bring this all back to the Feywild plane and get to that enchanter and tell him, just combine all of these into a super powerful thing, which is like a +7 something, I don't know.
It's like a second Shard of Santos, you know.
Oh yeah. All right.
Okay.
Actually, we should create a new Shard of Santos with these.
And then, yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
We'll do a brainstorming session. Okay, I guess
So we'll
time to move on.
Yeah.
Bid the dwarves goodbye.
Yeah, dwarving friends. May your new destiny lead you to greener pastures, and
In darker caves.
and yes, ta-ta. We'll be on our way.
We bid you adieu, and you head out. 2?
We were long rested, you say, right?
Yes.
Was there actually? So we were in those ice caves.
Yeah.
Was there? How do we get to the yellow shard even?
Is the ice melting, by the way?
No, not really.
Okay. Since we got the shard, I wondered.
Like, is there a staircase to the surface?
There's the way that you came in to the Black Shard,
Yeah.
and you can go search for one,
So we came in and we were already inside
pretty much, yeah.
the ice cave, right?
I have an idea. Maybe we should become demigods.
We missed that book, you know.
Oh, true. No, but I don't want to turn evil, though.
Ah.
I mean, you
Like-
could already become a god if you wanted to.
Could I?
I mean, with the pact you have, you could like.
So
come-
can you, by the way.
Speaking of, you haven't offered that deal to anyone.
I just did now.
Yeah. I'm like,
Why not?
no, more like.
And what was the thing that we found that if there was something last session where if you have if your soul is promised to someone and then something bad happens to you, I totally forgot what it was.
Yeah.
If it's already promised to someone, you can't basically promise it a second time.
Right.
In
No,
which
but like-
context was that?
No, but last time something happened where we realized if I had proposed that deal to someone and they had accepted, something bad would have happened to them at that point.
Yeah.
No?
I don't.
So the wording of that deal, you can accept, and nothing will happen to you ever. It only is when you are under the influence of lost hit points, and you die,
Max hit points.
that it triggers.
So you can get some extra abilities that lowers your max HP.
Yeah.
And at that point, if you die, I think you get automatic crit failure on your death saves.
Yeah. So
Okay.
basically, you'd have 2 rounds
Uh,
of being down.
uh,
But if you're able to restore those max hit points,
Then you're fine.
your soul is no longer promised to anyone.
Do you want to know? I mean, you're already cursed and your descendants are cursed and so on. So maybe that's a good deal for you.
why me?
Because you're already cursed, is what I'm saying. Your whole family.
You mean because of the essence?
Yes.
I still haven't cast remove curse on myself, right?
He's
Still-
going to go to like an addiction club. And it's back to never return.
Do you want to know the deal I can offer you?
Sure.
Ability. Okay, so once you have made the deal, you can lose 1 HP to get forecasts. So it's basically you increase the spell's range 30 feet or double its range.
Permanently.
For any spell you cast, basically, or
For
actually
1 HP, you can cast a spell with Forecast.
Not just
only one
once.
spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any spell?
So every time you want to cast a spell with Forecast, you can spend 1 HP permanently.
Oh, but you have to.
Do
you
it
don't
every
spend
time.
1 HP and then all of your spells have a larger range.
No, every time you cast.
Oh, that's expensive.
So after a certain time, you're like level 10, but 2 HP.
Yeah.
Then powerful saving throws against a spell have disadvantage. Maximize, that's 2 HP now. A spell's damage or healing dice all result in their highest numbers. That's pretty good with, say, fireball.
Yeah.
For 2 HP, like that's not bad.
It's not bad at all. Another 2 HP, which is swift. A standard action spell casting time is reduced to a bonus action. 5 HP is rewind. That's the biggest thing. As a reaction after taking damage from any source, you can rewind to the beginning of your last turn. Then take your turn as normal. You basically really rewind.
You should have a spell to like that can give you like vampirism or something like that, so you can get in like maximum HP points from other animals, and then you can spend them on this. Then regain every time from.
So guys, you can take that deal if you want. You don't have to use it. But the day you're about to be decapitated by something, you'll be happy to have it. Is all I'm saying.
I'm not a spellcaster. If I was, I would have taken it, but
Well, you can still
Rewind
rewind.
is
More room for everyone. And you can cast spells with
Yeah, you have the ring.
One ring.
Which spells did you have stored?
fireball, and I think there was like a disguise spell.
Possibly, yeah. Firebolt.
Fire.
Or ball. No, we don't have a ball, right? Oh, you have a ball.
Firebolt.
Bolt.
Mhm.
Okay.
I can give you fireball, but then that's a level 5, I believe, right? Or 3?
3.
Is it only 3? Ah,
You
maybe.
can cast it at higher levels, but
Okay.
Excuse me. Okay.
Okay.
Anybody wants to deal?
Later, maybe.
I mean, what is the downside of accepting it?
The Raven
Then,
Queen. Is,
then you're kind of more likely to use it.
Yeah,
Well,
well, you're
that's-
gonna wait until you get into trouble and then quick, offer me the deal, quick.
as his head is being decapitated, it's like, I want to deal now. And that's too late. The Raven Queen is a fair queen. You would have worse places to end up in. Anyway,
Okay. So
yeah, so we start heading towards the yellow shard. We would know its direction, I suppose.
Probably.
Is it easy to get to on foot?
So you're able to finagle your way around and maybe climb up some ice cliffs using pythons and whatever, or maybe just levitating up.
Yeah, that's kind of
we
fun.
can fly.
Yeah, or fly. Depends if you want to spend the spell slot. And you're able to make your way through the ice caves. You encounter some small creatures here and there, but nothing that's too hostile to you.
Ah, too bad.
And you make your way into the yellow shard. And once again before you, but now from the opposite side, you see the desert.
Should we go see our white shard friends later on?
Check in on them again.
And tell them we still have no solution. Oh, friend!
Yeah, that looks like.
It's been 200
We
years.
have a solution
that-
now. We can banish them. It would actually work.
Oh, true.
You have it, right?
Yeah. Somewhere. Unprepared.
Yeah, but you have it.
That's
I
what I
was
have it.
pretty sure you're gonna say it.
How many? How many times can you cast it?
Per day?
Yeah.
6 times.
So off in the distance, you see a lumbering mechanical beast with
Oh.
over 100 legs.
Oh,
You
Centipede.
estimate from here it would be about a story or two high. It's quite a
a centipede
Not
made of
quite a
metal.
thing. Yeah. And somewhat near to you, inside of one of the dunes, it looks like there's a doorway carved out with delicious smelling smoke wafting out of it.
Oh.
Where is that? Sorry, I didn't get that.
Just a little bit before you, there's
Okay,
one of the dunes is carved out.
okay. So this centipede thing, is it a centipede? Is that correct?
Means
You can call it a centipede. Yeah.
It's not. It's really far. It's not.
It's not near you. No, it's like in the picture. It's over there.
Okay.
Maybe a mile.
Okay. We can now move at 300 speed with
yeah.
the Wind Waker, which is Walker, which is pretty.
100 speed.
And then I can cast haste. And then we can move at 1,200 feet per round.
Can you though?
At
Why
what
not?
point do you go faster than the speed of light? And
You cannot cast anything when you're in that form, by the way.
No, but maybe haste stays when we first cast haste.
Maybe so.
Okay, is it hot?
it's pretty hot. Yeah, it's desert.
Okay, I'll take off my coat.
Okay, good choice.
I
The
put
sun is beating down on you. It's high in the sky right now. It's high noon. And yeah,
Should we go into that cave? It
Did
smells good.
I bring my sun lotion? Let's look at my equipment.
My sun lotion. So you don't have a spell for that?
Seriously. It's called protection from sun rays.
eighth level.
I have investiture of flame. That would
Ah.
basically be my sun protection.
What kind of damage does the sun give?
I mean,
Radiant or?
It's a radiant damage.
radiant of fire.
Yeah.
All right. So, should we go to the cave?
I
What's
mean, if we're already here.
sorry, if we're already here, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are.
Uh-huh.
How big is the entrance?
Pretty small. It's about 4.5 feet wide.
4.5 feet wide, and how high?
About 4.5 feet.
Okay.
Oh, like high and wide. Okay, so the creature can probably not be too large, right?
Halflings or dwarves?
Or something serpent-like. I don't know.
Anyway, they can cook.
They can. Oh yeah. How does it? Does it smell like? Good.
Yeah,
Smells
it's a-
like
it's a good smelling
Arakocra
food coming
meat.
out of it.
Nice.
KFC.
Can we see something in there?
Not yet. It's very dark.
I will do my ghost vision thing.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. So you walk over to the dune. The wind is kind of howling over the plain, and it's not super silent, so you're not worried about being too stealthy. And you walk up near the entrance, and you start your ghostly gaze through the sand into the chamber within. And you can see a small fire in a fairly small room that a human is kind of hunched over, and he's cooking just the tiniest piece of meat with very delicate, trying to brown the edges. And it looks like he's really invested into this piece of meat.
What does it look like? Is it like a lizard? I mean, what is
A
he
human,
eating?
isn't
It
And
doesn't look very recognizable. It's kind of just a chunk. You
Mm.
can't really tell which animal
I'm
it comes
hungry.
from.
I'm gonna get it.
And that human. How does he look like?
He looks pretty old. He's got a nice big old beard. You can't tell the color, but it would be gray. And yeah, like not a like maybe he was a fighter back in his day, but he's not a big burly Hulk right now.
And he's not wearing armor or
He looks like he's just wearing cloth.
no weapons around him.
Kind of like
If-
Mad Max Survivor.
Yeah, if he was wearing armor, it's kind of hidden well enough into the clothing that it's not plate mail
Okay.
type of thing.
I'm gonna speak a bit loud and say, "Boy, I wish we had some company to share all that food we have," and see what his reaction is.
A scraggly-looking human pops his head out of the door.
I have a ration in hand, basically.
His
You're like,
bushy white beard reminds you of Santa Claus.
Why,
What's
hello.
that you say?
Why, hello. Yes, we have a lot of rations. Would you like a protein bar?
I haven't seen you before. You're not with the Dune Rats? Yes, I do. Oh boy, a rat. And he takes whatever you offer.
Some protein bars, basically.
Protein bars.
Protein bar.
Looks at them very hungrily. You can almost see the hunger on his face, but he puts them into a pocket.
Oh,
And says, "I'll save those for later."
Delicious.
But welcome. My name's Joran.
Joran.
Where are you from? How did you get
Hey,
here?
Joran. My name is Magnus, and we just arrived here.
How? The walls have been sealed.
The what has been sealed?
The walls. Don't you see them?
Do we see the walls?
It's the rifts.
Okay. We're not quite sure.
The walls?
When the golden dragon left, he sealed us to our fate.
Golden
Dragon.
dragon.
Taking notes.
None
Wait,
of
what?
us have gotten in or out since.
Was it an actual dragon?
Why, yes. I only speak the truth.
Fire-breathing dragon?
Don't know Golden Dragon.
I never saw him breathe fire. I assume all dragons do, but he never breathed it around us. He was benevolent and provided us with many things, and we provided him with many stories. And it was a wonderful arrangement. For a while. Come in. We can talk more.
Sure.
Golden Dragons are good dragons, right?
Yes.
Anyway.
All
Metallic,
metallic dragons are. And the golden dragon is the best.
The best.
Yeah.
The goodest.
The one that gives most XP as well. I read that recently by chance.
Yeah? You're like, no, I
65,000 XP.
Oh, after the adjustment?
Yeah, actually, that's right. Yeah, the errata.
I saw they increased it a lot for some of them, like almost double.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, really? I didn't read that.
I
Anyway,
have to sort out where is the Golden Dragon?
we're not going to kill a golden dragon anyway. So.
Ancient
No.
golden dragon.
In any case,
So-
we go into his
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
hut, I guess.
Yeah.
So his hut is clad in what looks like leather or fur. It's not human. On the inside to kind of make some type of surface that was then dried to keep the sand off. Since its construction, it's been buried and buried and buried, but he's kept the entryway kind of clear. So he has been quite a while enough, here for quite a while enough that the sand has actually piled itself over him.
You're a transmutation wizard, right?
Mm.
Maybe you can fancy this place up a bit. That's fine, that's fine.
He doesn't have the spell prepared.
And I can do it just by will, but it only lasts an hour.
Ah, okay, never mind.
Make
Well,
a
that's
nice
a cozy
hole.
place you made for yourself here, Joran.
Why, thank you, he says. Do you
So-
mind if we take a quick break?
You asked this? Okay, okay. I was wondering what's going on. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Cool.
Phone call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Joran, you can take a break.
I'm gonna mute this.
side.
Exactly. Not on the one side.
Not on the one side.
And we're back live.
So, we're back. And Joran welcomes you into his house, hut thing. And there's a small fire burning. His stick of meat he picks up again and starts to gnaw at, knowing that he has more rations.
What was that you were eating there?
Purple worm. The last of my rations. But it seems you have brought some more for me.
Proper word?
Well, we have rations, but we aim to find a way home. Can you just explain again, where are you from?
We're from here.
You say we.
Yes.
How many are there of you?
Well, I'm sure you saw the centipede on your way in.
Yes.
Well, they're the dune rats. I'm just Joran.
Dune rats, you call those things?
The dune rats. They, I built them the centipede, and they operated looking to wrangle up purple worms. And when they do, they usually get some good food, some little bit of water from the blood. You know, you can sort of boil it down into a good paste for eating, and some water comes out.
Okay.
But you know, I maintain it, and we have a good trade.
With the dune rats who are controlling this metallic centipede.
Yes.
So it's their right, and you know they travel with this thing.
Yeah, it mostly just stomps around kicking up dust.
Okay.
The purple worms hate that.
Are they friendly?
The dune rats.
Yeah.
They're a little bit nuts.
Okay.
Are they human?
Yes, we all were.
Were?
You know, a lot of us have passed on,
What does that mean exactly?
died.
Oh, passed on. Okay.
You see, this used to be a land of plenty, and we even had wishes when we had enough food to offer the golden dragon. And with the help of the yellow shard, we were able to more than quadruple our crop bounties. Seemingly just by pressing it, we could summon food out of nowhere. I think we may have gotten a bit too greedy. It seems we sucked all organic life out of the earth. Nowadays, you press it and maybe you get a earthworm or two.
Well, that doesn't sound very good.
Already heard this story somewhere.
What's that shard you're talking about? So you use it?
Yeah, the dune rats have it.
Okay.
And where did you get it from?
The golden dragon gave it to us.
Do you remember everything about when he gave it to you?
Well, yes, he majestically flew into our town and offered us a help for our crop growth.
Okay.
Was
But
this the first time you saw him?
Yes.
Okay.
Golden dragon.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard it, but the only spell I currently have not prepared is remove curse. So,
Oh, wow.
but we can guess what the story would go.
Mm-hmm.
How the story would go.
All right. So if I understood correctly, you had you lived here in the desert. Then the golden dragon showed up 50 years ago, more or less.
100, actually.
100 years ago. And then you got the shard and you started making this place very green, full of crops, bountiful. You had a good time.
Why too green?
Wait, actually, it was green the whole time.
Yes.
It's only turned into a desert because of the yellow shard and what you've done.
Yes.
Because they overproduced.
This makes me think, like, every time we've used the shards, have we noticed any counter effect around us? So, like, is it actually siphoning energy from elsewhere?
Is it?
We didn't use
Because-
it that much, right?
Yeah,
You
but
levitated a couple times.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
levitated.
I'm just wondering if, now that I'm thinking about this, can I connect some dots and can I do an insight check, for example, to try and...
You can roll an insight check.
I don't know if that's
Or
insight. but-
intelligence, maybe?
Or-
It's the same base, right?
Oh, yeah,
No, I
just-
think that it's like
Or
No,
Arcana,
Oh no, inside
or
is wisdom. Okay.
Arcana because it's magical, or whatever makes sense.
I can help
I
you with
think
the
it's
check.
like you can use the shard to like kind of get the better production, and it would work infinitely like that. But if you abuse it, it's gonna suck out all the energy from the earth, and that's why now nothing grows anymore.
It's a good theory.
Would investigation work?
Sure.
Why don't you think about this in an arcane or just smart way, and I think about this as an investigator.
Okay, let's make a check.
Maybe you can think about it in an insightful way. I don't know.
So
Oh, it's a crit one.
that's a natural 20 for a
Oh, yeah.
total of 29.
Okay, so we're at direct opposites.
Very good. So you
I go
you
boom,
think
boom.
about
That's what he learned in these sessions.
you think about how you've been using the shards and what you've been doing with them. Granted, it's not so much, but you have a little bit of insight that thinking back, there was a bit of magical vacuum when you've been activating the shards. The energy has to come from somewhere. Energy is not created or destroyed. And so where do these get their abilities from? That's left for you to answer.
But it doesn't seem
Well-
like it's taking it from people, so from nature.
So, but if a wizard casts a spell, where does the energy come from?
The magic ether.
Okay.
The ether, you said?
Spinning all around us. Magic binds everything together.
Okay.
And if a sorcerer takes a spell, then it's from its own body, right?
No.
Bloodline?
Bloodline?
I don't know exactly.
So,
But in general, magic is just everywhere all the time.
and it connects to nature in some way then, because if you imbalance it, then nature starts suffering from that
So, but
imbalance.
The shard could not take just like a spell energy around it.
It could connect like to the weave, which is the Magic the Gathering term,
Mhm.
I think, for it. It could.
Mm-hmm.
Does it? That's the other question. How are these shards created? Why are they special? How do they work?
Maybe they are like unsustainable magic.
They're not, what's
But
the
is
word?
there a
Yeah,
connection to what you say?
not sustainable. That's
It's
the
like
word.
instead of the processes of casting a spell would be kind of deleted, you just have to push a button or push it hard. And that's why it's OP. You
I
know
mean,
what
we could test it out as well, right?
I mean, you already know that.
No, but that's why it would be super interesting to have these shards. Because
Yeah,
it's like
because-
taking just from around.
Yeah, so one of the draws of the shards is that you can just press a button to cast a spell. You don't have to have any
Mhm.
spellcasting ability.
So yeah, maybe it's
But
taking.
now we know that maybe there are like negative effects.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
idea.
Maybe the shards are not taking the magical energy that's taken when like sorcerers or wizards cast a spell, but some other energy source.
Like life draining.
Well, basically, when we cast magic, we do it through. Yeah, we connect to this weave, but
Where divine casters connect to their gods, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which are then connected,
Yeah,
or maybe the weave is the medium that connects you between that source and.
maybe. Magic historian? How exactly does it work?
Would take too long to explain.
Oh, okay.
In any case, it feels like the
Don't
way
you have a master in that?
That's the degree.
basically it feels like an arcane user uses the right channels to connect to this, but these shards they almost burn the. It's like a hack.
Maybe.
So it burns the cables and everything, and then it just hurts it. I'm so good at metaphors.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, I guess we should go see those dune rats.
Well, before you eat, you wouldn't happen to have a lot more food, would you?
Well, we need some for ourselves. We could spare a bit for you.
How many rations?
But would you not? You're not gonna survive very long here on your own. You need to go get somewhere. You could come with us. if you want.
Survived for 100 years.
100 years.
So why do you need a ration now?
Yeah, right.
because, as you see, my belly is not very full. I long for the feeling of bounty once again.
Can have one ration.
Thank you. It's squirreling away. But what if I trade you old trusty? He says, and he pulls out what is a pistol, what you know as a pistol. It's a different type of magic, he says.
How does it work? What do you do with it?
And he shows you basically how to use a gun. It's like an old, I think it's a 6-shot revolver.
Oh,
That's
that's rare.
So it's like a metal bolt.
it's a
It's
it's
like a-
miniature cannon in crossbow form or something. I don't know.
A metal bolt.
A 4 chamber
Hmm.
a 4-chamber revolver. And he says, but that's not the best part. You see, when I wished for this item, I made it a little bit fun, he says, and reaches behind your ears and pulls out a bullet. See, you can go over here, pulls another one out. You can grab ammunition from anywhere. He reaches behind his back and pulls out another one.
Wait, is he tricking us or is he actually taking it from
Make a
thin air?
perception.
Oh, that was bad.
I want to do one as well.
Fuck, 6.
Oh, another one. Awesome.
Wow!
Both of them are like, it's a magic
It's out of
trick."
thin air!
I've had 2 rolls tonight, and they're both ones so far. So
So it can only get better.
it can end. Yes, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Anything
You
after
basically
this
have
is good.
sand in your eyes.
Yeah.
What is it? What
Perception.
Did you do?
Perception.
Perception. So I have 16. Do I see
Ah,
something?
at least.
So,
Yeah,
either he's very good, or it is magical.
Wait, can I do that as well?
What, a perception?
no,
No.
You ask him.
I ask him.
If you want to try it out, maybe you could trade me some rations.
I already gave you one.
Well, if that was before I offered the deal.
I mean, just let me hold it and pull something out of thin air.
Look, we want us to make sure it works.
Just a
Yeah.
little bit of rations for
Just-
an old man.
We gave you 2 rations so far. That's
We can
gonna.
offer you, we can spare your life and you show us how it goes.
Oh, what was your subclass
Uh,
again?
Okay, no, just
Purple Knight.
Purple Knight.
Very,
No,
Very
very
nice
lovely.
person.
Very
As long as you
lovely.
show me what you want. Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
He was the one who was doing slavery and stuff, right? Back in.
Question.
It's like, look, if we just want to make sure it works as you say it does. If it does, then we'll give you more for it, as you want.
How much is more?
Well,
More.
we'll give you all of our 3 rations.
3? You only have 3 more?
Yeah, plus the other 2 that we need for us to survive, of course.
That's not really a lot. I was kind of hoping for a bounty.
Well, look, it seems like you don't eat much. So a ration is for a day, but you can probably
2.5 days.
extend it to a week per ration, the way you've been eating your little lizard things. What was he eating before?
Yeah, it was like purple
A
worm.
chunk of
Worm.
purple worm.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
And if you have too much rations, maybe the other one will come to take them from you. If we go to the others and tell them you have rations.
There's the ones who give me rations?
How are the other ones called? The one with the grey,
The dune rats?
The
dune
rats.
rats?
Yeah.
because maybe they're hungry too.
But maybe I didn't make myself clear earlier. They give me the rations. I fix the centipede. If they kill me, they will die.
Oh, that sucks.
But tell you what, as you don't really have that many rations around, why don't you go try to find a purple worm? If you kill one of those, I'll have plenty to eat for the next while, and the dune rats aren't really doing a good job of mustering one up.
Oh,
How big is a purple worm?
sure. I mean, how big can it be? You saw it over the fire. No,
No, we saw a little piece of meat.
His eyes gaze into the distance. Massive. What?
Massive?
Volgens mij een idee. Is wel goed? Okay.
Massive?
Specifically gargantuan.
Oh.
I see. That's not so easy to kill. How did you kill that one?
I don't. The
Little-
rats do.
Okay. They are pretty crazy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I mean, do we even need that gun? I don't.
I want to kill a purple worm.
You do? Okay, fine.
I don't need it.
All right, we need a distraction. Very well. Is he still eating his worm?
He's finished it by now.
Ah, too bad.
So you ate all of it alone?
It was like this big.
No, I mean, but
The
did
little
they give you a
squeeze
whole
thing.
worm?
Oh, no. No. We split it all together. They might still have some on the centipede, but I've now eaten all of mine.
Oh, I see. I see.
When was the last time you had a shower?
A what?
Oh,
It's like-
Prestidigitation, and he's all clean.
Teeth are brushed too?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And he smells like perfume.
Mm.
That's there's more where it comes from.
Splendid. Lovely. Get the sand out of my armpits.
Now, we'll make you a deal with that worm if you let us use the gun so that on our hunt so that we can make sure it works properly. What do you think? We'll return it, of course. You have our word.
That seems reasonable. And it's not like you're getting out of this place anyway, so.
You got that right.
I see an opportunity of finally using instant summons.
Oh. You know. And he hands you Old Trusty.
On the worm, right? Do we need to attune to this, or can we just use it?
You can just use it. It is a magical weapon, and you can pluck ammunition from anywhere that is concealed. You will find it
Okay.
if you're looking for it.
That's cool.
Is it dexterity?
Yeah, it should be.
The weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, range.
Usually
be.
ranged weapons are
yeah,
dexterity.
ranged weapons are dex.
Generally,
Dex
yeah.
mod to attack.
Yeah. Unless
It doesn't have a misfire
Yeah.
score.
a what?
Because it says it has misfire, but it doesn't say what the rate of misfire is.
So who has good dexterity? I do not.
This fellow here.
I'm
Yeah.
a fighter.
Oh, now I have a
Oh.
You
plus
have 20,
9.
right? Yeah, plus you're at 20 now, right?
Yeah.
Nice. You're plus 5 then.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like the proficiency bonus plus the dexterity bonus.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, your proficiency is +4 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty insane.
So you got to intelligence 20 now?
Yeah.
But it was already +4 before.
Before it was plus 4.
Proficiency?
Proficiency has not changed yet. We've
Yeah.
always been at plus 4.
Oh, really? I thought we had been +2 in the beginning, but maybe not.
Mm-mm.
No, plus 2 is when you're level 1. We might have
When,
been at
when
plus
does it
3.
switch to? I don't know.
Thank you.
Mhm.
4. Okay. Okay. You want the gun, or do you want the
Yeah.
gun? Yeah, go.
Oh, I'm bad at
Aiming.
aiming. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just alright. Anyway, I can just Eldritch Blast. That's way that's same damage, and it doesn't misfire.
I might not hit.
Anyway, that's cool. So try the bullet thing.
And I take one bullet behind your ear, and myself, I'm like, oh, I did magic trick.
Nice.
So it works, right?
Yeah.
The drink. That's really neat. So that's kind of a waste of a wish, though. But whatever.
Well, you know what?
But hey, makes you smile, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's important. All right. Where can we find one of those worms?
Wouldn't that be great if I knew?
So how do you generally find those? Like, do they just show up in the night, or?
Well, the dune rats have the centipede, which annoys the hell out of the purple worms.
And they are in the ground?
Yes, they dig below the earth, tunneling around, and generally they'll come up and try to attack the centipede just to get the noise to stop.
Have you seen Dune?
No.
All right.
It's pretty much dune.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or tremors.
It's just giant worm that comes out of the sand and
Uh-huh.
just eats whatever.
I can picture it, yeah. Gargantuan, you said.
You know about those, right?
Yeah. No,
Search into your knowledge
yeah, I'm trying to
of
figure out.
nature and the wilderness, and tell us what you know.
in my many travels, I've seen some in very isolated regions, like deserts,
That makes sense.
and they were like one of the most dangers out there. I don't know if you say that, but and yeah, they can sneak up to you, and I mean they're underground, so
Mm-hmm.
you won't see them coming.
How can we find one?
Hmm.
Maybe you can do a nature check for that.
Just shout and they come.
Yeah, but I mean
oh,
they're not
there's
everywhere.
Fruit. So I got 13 on nature. Do I know something more about this?
So you remember that in a hospital you were at one time, there was a person who got stung by what they said was a gigantic worm. Some adventurer was lying there. He looked pretty buff, but he was taken out by it. They were trying to treat his poison.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's poisonous. That's good to know.
And as for what they hate, loud noises.
No noises.
Are they
You
blind?
just find a pen and then dong 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 dong.
Do you know if they are blind?
Purple worms do not have eyes. They live underground, but they've adapted many other senses.
They probably had
So
honey.
your cloak of invisibility
hearing.
will not be of use now.
It is not a cloak of invisibility. It is an invisibility cloak. Yeah, it probably has this. I forgot how you call this sense thing.
Tremor sense,
Tremor sense. Yeah.
blind sight.
Yeah.
But do you want to go to the rats and then chase with them, or do you want to take one on your own?
Yeah, I don't know if it might be a little bit dangerous.
Of course, it's dangerous.
I mean, maybe we can check out the dune rats and maybe offer our help in.
Yeah. So, Joran, if we wanted to talk with these dune rats, what's the best way to approach them? Can we just go and say hello and they'll just say hello, or are they going to attack us on sight?
I mean, it's pretty much just been us for the last 70, 80, 90 years. So, yeah, I mean, you can just go up and say hi. They'll be excited to see a new face.
Okay.
Is this caterpillar like moving really fast all the time, or not really?
No, it moves very slow,
Okay.
but it's very loud.
Yeah.
How does it move?
So it has the legs on the side, and it's just like clang, clang.
But like, what makes it move?
Aha! Magic.
Okay.
Like a yellow shard or something?
Maybe.
Do you want to go to the rats? Dune rats? Or?
Yeah, I guess. What do you?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's talk to them first. Since they hunt those things, they'll be happy. But you were saying you want the whole rat for yourself, the worm, sorry, for yourself.
No.
You can't. Right?
We just need to find one. It's been quite a while, a couple months since the last one came out.
And where's the yellow shard, by the way?
Oh, the dune rats have it somewhere. They only use it for emergencies these days. Summon up whatever they can find.
All right.
Good.
When you want to contact them, how do you do it? Because,
I walk over.
but it seems like this metal thing is quite fast. Maybe not. No,
it's
it's
very slow.
All right. Okay, let's go see the dune rats. Yeah.
Yeah. How long does it take to get there?
It's about a mile, so however fast you walk a mile.
Okay.
We fly a mile, haste it, 3 seconds.
Difficult terrain because it's sand.
Haste lasts a minute, just so you know.
But I mean, if we are 1,200 feet per 6 seconds, then
Yeah, or
Then
we
you
can.
basically blink and you're there.
So we're in front of the.
I don't know what.
so
the
no,
mile
do
is
we
in-
walk or do we fly?
5,000.
I would fly because it is difficult
Say again?
terrain. It's gonna take a long time.
5,280 feet. It's a
Okay.
nice round number.
Barely. I mean, we could
we can wind walk.
wind walk or we could fly normally.
I like the idea of wind walking. That's exactly what it's made for. It's
Yeah,
not
we
like there's
can.
much less nature to kill here anyway. So
Sure, we can try it out.
Okay, let's go.
Do we?
but let's talk a bit as we walk. Let's just walk for a bit and then
Okay.
talk a few things, and then do that.
Sure.
Okay. So thank you, Joran. We'll be back with your warm meat before you know it.
And old trusty.
Hmm?
And old trusty.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, of course. It'll be wherever we are. So
Okay, bye.
bye. Okay. How do we want to approach these dune rats? So obviously, I'm saying this once we've moved away enough from.
Yeah.
Do we want to propose them because we want the yellow shard that they have? Mass suggestion.
I mean, it seems like it's not that useful to them anymore.
But it's a last resort
I think
thing.
it's
right?
still pretty useful when they
Yeah.
really have nothing to eat.
Question is, do we have anything that would be better for them that we could trade? No, not really, right?
Well, blue shard. No, I'm kidding. We could just well, we could propose them a worm, but that's just one worm, right?
You know, if we help them catch one, you mean?
Yeah.
Maybe like he said, they didn't catch one in a month. So maybe if we help them catch one, they'll
You
give
don't
up.
have find creature.
No,
I'm sure they have ways, and their machine is just so loud, and it shouldn't be too difficult.
but yeah, maybe we can.
I mean, definitely, that's for me. That's a way to earn their trust, or something else. But I'm just wondering how we want to approach this if they're not so interested in giving us the shard.
Yeah. Maybe we can hold it for a minute.
As you do lots of like.
As I do lots.
I'm just looking at it.
I just
Don't mind
looking
me.
at it. Maybe depending on where it is, maybe we can do it at night.
I mean, there's lots of easy ways to get to it without them knowing, I think. But
Yeah, let's maybe get to them and then check out the situation, how willing they are to give it up, and what they want in return. And if and then we can think about our strategy.
we could tell them also. We don't know in which plane. Did he say in what plane we are? If there's no, he didn't say we're in Faerun or anything. Okay. We could also just tell them that if they got rid of the shard with us, they would eventually. The green things will start growing again.
Would they believe us?
Well, after we kill the worm, I think they'll be pretty trusty.
Okay.
So we could also just not bring up that we want the shard at the beginning,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
and then just tell them, yeah, we want to help you with the worm, and once they trust us, then we could tell them, look, if or they might just give it to us freely at that point, but we could just tell them as well. It's not just that you shouldn't use it. If you want to restore things to normal, you need to get rid of it, and we can help you with this. Because we can do lots of cool magic things and we can go far away from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Otherwise we can steal it.
So there was one thing where I wasn't sure, which is, does the shard help you cross through the... I always forget how you call these things. The rifts. Or is it just us? But if they have the shard and they've had it all this time and they're stuck in this area, that probably
I think
means
it's
they
just
can't.
us, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Do we want to fly?
let's ride the wind. Yeah.
Do you have a spell for that, or do you have to fly and carry you guys?
Oh, no, we wanted to try wind walk.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I
Let's do this.
take the shards out.
Mm-hmm.
We all die.
Hold up.
It's for up to how many creatures?
Like 1 million.
Okay.
It's not 1 million, but it's like more than 10. So
Yeah.
You went up to 10.
yeah.
Oh wow, 11.
We need a new group members.
Seriously, like we're
Okay,
the
let's try.
pacifiers need to grow in numbers.
So we do we just arrive as a wind?
We're basically we're like a cloud. We're like mist.
Yeah, you're just clouds on the wind.
Yeah. I mean, do we want to arrive like this?
We could just switch it off before we arrive, I suppose. Or it makes a cool entrance as well.
It takes 1 minute to re-solidify.
Yeah.
Right.
As you kind of transform from a cloud into a cloud, or a human-shaped cloud, and then you come back.
Oh, that would be a really cool entrance.
It would be. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, and it also takes a minute to cast, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it.
which is why the haste thing wouldn't work, because you haste.
Oh, haste only lasts a minute.
Yeah. Which is
I-
fine. So it's 300 feet.
Yep.
Our speed with this. So anyway, we'll get there fairly quickly.
Yeah.
It lasts like 8 hours, so totally fine.
So
Okay.
You,
And we can dash. We can also dash. So we can do 600 actually. That's pretty cool. Anyway.
so you fly over on the wind, and you get up to this centipede.
Sorry, I just want to ask.
Yeah.
As we're flying through the wind,
Mm-hmm.
I want to see just around us if I notice any change in the scenery. Like, do we actually see the effect of the nature being siphoned through the use of the shard or something like this?
Which shard did you use?
All of them.
Well, no, we used.
Alright.
Let me see.
Yeah, at 4th level. Yeah.
We used the white one.
You do not.
Huh. Maybe because we're not in the white shard.
So you think it only siphons in the magic from that specific plane?
Maybe.
Did you do a good? I mean,
We should return to the white plane after this and see, like, oh my god,
You know,
the fallen city is no longer falling.
The guys on the white plane also complain about air elementals getting rarer. These guys complain about worms getting rarer.
Getting what?
Rarer.
Rarer. Yeah, that's true.
Only the green shard. How does it fit into the green shard? What were they missing? The blue
Did we
shard.
ever use the green?
But I mean, the blue shard was getting colder and colder, but the green shard looked fine. No,
Because they probably didn't use it. It was just part of this
maybe,
hypercube. So
maybe.
But you fly to the centipede,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a big metal monstrosity. Think like oil tankers, kind of welded together.
Mad
with-
Max style.
Yeah, it's really Mad Max style. That's kind of the theme.
there's metal music in the background.
Yeah.
And people
Some guy
going like,
rocking out on his guitar.
I love
Uh,
it.
People kind of go crazy.
There's a large like black cloud of smoke billowing from the front, and you see some people kind of sitting on top, looking around. You notice a lot of arrow slits in the side of each of the sections of the centipede, probably used as a bunker to shoot out of. Is there any particular place you want to go? You're gassed, so you can fit through pretty much any crack.
There's not like an open space, gathering space that's visible from
Mm.
outside.
Not really. As you fly around, you see there's ways to get from chamber to chamber, but there's no outside like gathering space. It's all one long, like a train car.
This is really cool, actually. Sorry, but we can keep reverting back to cloud form as well.
Oh, for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just that it takes a minute, so it's not like a quick escape thing.
Yeah.
But for the next 8
It's like a
hours.
run during 1 minute and then suddenly.
And how long does and it always takes a minute to
Yeah.
switch?
Yeah.
Okay.
So switch is one minute
I
either
see.
way.
Nice. Okay, cool. So I guess we'll solidify inside? Because otherwise we're outside, right?
Yeah, we could go in. We could even just like quickly visit the whole thing. I mean, are we very obvious or?
You're just some mist. Unless someone knew to look for, like if you're passing by a druid, they might be able to sense that this isn't how the air should be flowing in this type of, but they're
Yeah, probably not them, yeah.
Maybe we
they're
just
not exactly
go
most
through the whole
sane.
place real quick.
Yeah, sure.
As wind would.
So you go from front to back. You see there's a boiler room with a very, very hot fire burning what? You don't exactly know. You can't see inside. But it's glowing red hot, and there's all types of smoke billowing out of it. Large mechanical devices providing a power train back to the rest of the chambers. and you kind of fly through. On your way back, you see there's a little cooking station for when they need to cook. And there's some hanging dried meat. There's, which was probably purple worm.
Purple meat.
And there's some sleeping chambers. There's people bedding on various stuff, playing dice. The cabins are kind of shaking around, and they move the dice rolls from time to time, but that's part of the game. And one thing you notice is that everybody seems to be a little bit off. Just a little bit kind of crazy, sunblind maybe, but it's very Mad Max style.
And I realize also probably a poisonous worm's meat is not the best thing to eat as your main diet.
Oh yeah, maybe. So, where do you wanna?
Do we notice anyone who stands as a leader?
There's an engineer in the boiler room with pretty much pure black skin from all of the smoke. There's another couple people who look a bit finer dressed than the others, but no one you can specifically pick out at the let's say at the helm, looking into the distance.
So
With a
they
hat. Who's wearing a hat? That's
wearing a
obviously
hat?
the leader.
are they like looking in out in front of the thing to decide where to steer?
It doesn't seem like they're actually steering it at all.
Okay, just random wherever it goes.
Probably.
Just a
Okay.
straight line.
Uh,
It's really slow, you said, right?
Yes.
Interesting. It doesn't seem like a very efficient mean of locomotion. But anyway, so who do we want to... Can we actually talk?
In
this
gaseous form, I don't think you can.
Yeah,
If-
probably
unless you have-
telepathic.
Unless you have telepathic vibe.
We would have done that.
Or let's just say we're not. And then I'll just make my best call. So you said that the ones that stand out is the engineer in the engine room,
In the boiler room, yeah.
in the boiler room, and then there was another group of 2 or 3 people you said who...
There's just a couple other people scattered throughout the chambers that seem to be finer dressed. There's about 20 chambers in total.
But where the most people are is where they're playing cards and stuff like this.
Yes.
Big entrance.
Probably doesn't matter. Yeah. So
Yeah, let's go to that room, and then we just...
for a minute.
And a minute later... Ta-da!
So you gradually solidify in this room. And over the course of your solidification, people are kind of...
Fuck.
Okay. And you make your grand entrance. Who are you?
Behold the arrival of the pacifiers.
No.
That is not what I said.
You're beholden.
Hello, Dune Rats. We are fair travelers who have ended here by chance. We have met Joran, your friend, mechanic, who said great things about you.
Enough with your magics, Joran. Illusions aren't funny.
We're not an illusion.
And then I come and I take like
Wait a
a
second.
word out behind his ear.
He's a
like,
magic.
oh, did you have
Wizard?
this behind your ear?
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Oh, that's a good question.
I take his hand and put it on my face.
Hey, did you kill Joran? Guys, you killed Joran!
No,
We did not kill Joran,
We did
alright?
not kill Joran.
But you have old Trusty. He'd never give that up.
Oh, he only borrowed it.
He trusted it to us to help you find a worm of the purple kind.
Well, that's our job.
Yeah, but it seems like you
Not
have been
anymore.
having difficulty finding them.
That's true.
I rolled a persuasion of 19.
He also rolled an insight against you before that. You seem trustworthy.
Indeed. Yes, it appears you're having... Also, he's out of rations, just so you know. And he would love to get some more. But as I understand, you're not finding those purple worms.
No, the last one was a couple months ago. You guys want to help while you're here? I mean, we don't have anything to trade.
Sure. No, we are not searching for anything.
Point.
We just want to help you.
It's very altruistic of you. Oh, altruistic, huh? Yeah, that's a word.
That's a good word. We have good words in this place.
How do you
Is somebody in
remember?
charge here?
El Capitan.
Where can we meet your capitan?
No, that's his name. He said his name's El Capitan.
Apologies. Can we meet El Capitan?
Sure. He reaches behind himself and pulls out a sock.
I leave. I start transforming into a cloud. Hold on a minute.
But wait, there's more.
I say,
Like,
hold on a
that
minute. Hold on a minute, literally. And I start turning to.
You have a chuckle as you guys transform into mist again.
Huh.
And I turn back into solid matter. Oh, it appears it's still there.
Oh man.
I take it its right arm.
Ha! He's my right-hand man.
Good times.
So
This goes in my journal.
No, but really, what do you guys want?
Well, we want to find a way home. We come from Neverwinter. Don't know if you heard of it.
No.
Okay, that's where we're from. We're not sure how to get home. We ended up here. And we understood that you're kind of stuck here as well.
Yeah, my advice to you, live life in the moment. Enjoy the sun. It's not going away.
You do get nighttime here, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So it is going away.
Oh, it comes back, though.
Yes.
how's
It was
nighttime?
like 2 seconds, like, wait, does the sun go away or not?
It just hides for a while.
How's nighttime here?
Cold, dark, miserable.
Okay. And where are you going?
What do you mean?
Like, are you just going in circles?
No, I'm sitting here.
No, your machine, your centipede. Where does it
Oh,
go?
the guy up front will know that.
Okay.
You are stuck in those funny walls as well, right? I'm talking about the rift.
Yeah, we tried to get out a couple times. Didn't work. Even the centipede can't crash through it.
Did you build this centipede?
Joran did.
Did you say Joran can do illusions?
Yeah.
Huh. He's like a wizard or something?
I guess.
Interesting. What else can he do besides illusions?
That's mostly what he does. He comes plays the tricks on us.
Okay. Something like this. I make an illusion because I can do minor illusion. I make a picture of Joran appear in thin air.
Hey, can you make food?
I make an illusion of food.
Uh-oh. Dick.
So how do
Just
you
like Joran.
how do you hunt those worms?
With bows and arrows, he says, pulling up a floorboard and pulling out a big old heavy crossbow with a giant bolt in it.
Ooh.
How many of these do you need to kill it?
They do 1d8 damage and so 50 or more. We miss a lot.
Okay.
That's not as bad as I thought, actually. Because like those big worms can be over 200 HP.
I mean, 1d8, 50 of those is over 200.
Oh yeah, you're right. But they miss a lot.
And 1d8 can
Well,
be...
50 hits.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so on average they are
But
4.5.
one hit can be
right?
1, 2.
Sorry, what?
I mean, you can do only once, so it will be only.
But the
50
average is
points.
4.5.
There's this website I love. It's called Any Dice, and you can give it any kind of roll,
Yeah.
and it will tell you
The probability
the
distribution.
probabilities and so on. So let's put 50d8.
I mean, that's over 200.
It's over 9,000.
But I mean, Firebolt already makes 3d10 and it's only a cantrip. So, as we noticed last time.
If he doesn't have immunity to fire.
Ah.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Who knows?
Are we allowed to look at the monster sheets or not?
I'd prefer if you don't.
Okay.
You can roll to recognize stuff about it if you didn't.
Okay. So will we know if it's got any kind of vulnerabilities?
You would know. if
I
it
mean,
had any
we can
vulnerabilities.
ask them because they have been hunting them.
That is
for-
very true. Do you know if it's if it resists some kind of type of damage,
It's-
like fire?
We've never been able to throw fire at it. We only use bolts, but as far as I know, they pierce pretty well.
Okay, and it's a poisonous creature. It attacks with poison.
Yeah, just keep inside the capsules. You gotta watch out for its tail. Although
Still.
sometimes it's not even able to pierce through them. But that's okay, Drawing fixes it.
And how big is this monster? Worm?
It's huge!
Bigger than your centipede?
It's about the same size.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
okay.
And can
So
it
they
throw?
don't-
It only attacks through melee attacks. It doesn't actually have ranged attacks.
No, it'll come up and try to bite through the shells.
So we could just fly above and be high enough.
Depends on its reach.
Well, it's not bigger than this thing, so if we're...
But if it goes like...
Yeah, exactly. If it goes like.
True.
It's just like flying through there.
Another thing we could have done instead of the wind waking was the... My hat's teleportation. I just love the idea of doing this to activate it. It's kind of like I block my vision with my arm, and when this side becomes the new location. Kind of.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So why haven't you caught one the last time? It just doesn't show up, or you didn't manage to kill it?
Yeah, whenever they show up, we usually get good shots on, and they don't really give up that easily. They're kind of dumb, but they just haven't been showing up. We got to make more noise. So we've been running this thing 24 hours now.
Okay.
So usually they just attack randomly, or you really attract them by making extra noise when you want to go on a hunt, basically.
We usually run it during the day. They don't come up that often, but now we're just trying to be as loud as possible.
Do you have a thunder spell?
No.
What kind of wizard are you?
I'm a transportation wizard.
Do we have a wizard a thunder spell? Let's see.
I don't have anything loud.
I mean, we could locate. Oh, we don't have locate monster, do
No,
we?
we don't.
No, that's yeah. I said it before.
Uh,
Don't have luck.
Unless it's wearing like a necklace or whatever. Then we could locate.
I mean,
Magic glove.
we could do a giant fireball. That's pretty loud.
Oh, is it loud?
Yeah,
Oh, maybe.
It is louder than the centipede, who is
Yeah,
already
that's
pretty loud.
question.
Damn it.
But you
what
could
can we-
lure it with
with
food.
it needs noise. That's the thing, because it's underground. It's
No,
underground,
probably-
right?
It probably also wants to eat something, right? So we could.
I mean, it
bait
doesn't. It doesn't attack because of food. It attacks because of the noise.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's-
So
yeah.
that means that it
But-
already has a food source.
But maybe it's also missing food. If everyone here is missing food, and maybe if we bait it with food.
Then, if we throw food out of the centipede, the guys on the centipede might be on it earlier than the worm. You know
No,
what
I mean, you
like,
know.
yeah, let's throw out the pie, and then you see 20 guys like. "Ah!"
No, I thought of more fresh bait, you know, like super fresh, like still
Like,
living.
Hey, just go for a walk out there. Okay, why? Oh, you'll get the snack. Okay.
We just walked through. I don't think walking is enough to attract it. I'm sure it could, but it's just possible you're not in the right place. I mean, how big is the area that we're on in this shard?
Pretty good. It's a good 7 or 8 miles wide.
Okay, it's quite big. So you might just be in the wrong place.
At the wrong time.
Or for some reason, some magical reason, you are affecting the area in a way that's making these creatures not exist anymore.
Well, we're gonna have to talk to Jordan about that. He's the only magic user here.
What's it called?
Jordan?
No,
Oh. No, but Jordan told us you also use magic sometimes?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, the boiler is magic, but that's from a long time ago.
Maybe we should speak
The
with that
boiler?
that engineer.
What's the boiler?
The
The
heating
thing that makes this whole thing work.
oven
Yep.
thingy.
Should we talk to the engineer? Maybe he would know something.
Oh, he's up front. Have fun.
Ta-ta.
Back to their dice game.
Just like a 10-minute excitement.
Yeah. So you walk up through the chambers. You're at the dice. So you walk through a couple sleeping chambers. You walk through a storage chamber with the meat hanging in it. There's a couple small jugs of water. And you no. And you walk through the chef's chamber, and you notice a very small. It looks like a dog with 100 legs, and it's purple. It's a tiny baby purple worm, kind of skittering around the legs of a guy who's standing there chopping up some stuff. It looks like a root.
Okay.
When you say it's a baby worm, is it still bigger than us?
No, it looks it's about this big.
Okay.
Size of a small dog, maybe. And
Eldritch Blast. There we go. Mission complete.
another purple worm.
Yeah.
10,000 XP.
When you walk into the room, the purple worm sniffs the air, turns, and hisses at you.
Oh, hey there.
The human kind of looks over. Now. Kind of down, dog. You notice that both of his eyes are gouged out by a couple slashes.
The cook.
Yes.
Yeah.
The cook. And he says, "Who's there?"
Hello. We're 3 travelers. My name is Erdan. This is Tercio, and this is Magnus. I'm pointing with my fingers, but obviously he's not saying where I'm pointing. Or maybe I just do like a tap on the shoulder so he hears the noise.
Huh. Travelers. But how did you get here? And you go through the same spiel type of that stuff again.
Thank you.
We
and
walked.
As you're explaining, he kind of sniffs the air, and he says, "Oh, I haven't smelled anything like this in quite a long time.
Do you mean perfume?
Is that essence?"
Ah.
Under my breath.
Does it smell that strong?
Uh-huh.
He can smell it.
How do you know about the essence?
Well, there used to be traders, much like you, that came here.
Ah.
Oh, people from the airplane?
They never said where they were from.
Huh.
But they traded essence for our bountiful crops.
Interesting. Do you know how they came here?
Just through portals.
Ah, alright.
No.
And was it white essence?
I don't remember.
Do you remember what it did?
Well, it's the best you've ever felt. Well, you would know, right? You have some.
Just the last few drops.
Oh, we could have used that to summon a purple worm.
To summon a purple worm, do you say?
Yeah. You see how Claude here freaked out when you came in? If you had some of that and you poured it on the ground, it would be a sure thing to summon on.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
How is it that you have a purple worm pet?
Well, we can't let we can't chop up the young ones. We got to get them when they're big. Best to release them back into the wild. But this one took a little liking to me, so I kept him.
But won't it get too big?
Yeah, probably. He's only a couple days old now, so.
Okay.
Maybe his maybe the other purple worms are looking for him, and that's why they're not attacking.
Huh.
I
Maybe.
mean, like, we've got other stuff to do than to attack humans. We've got to find our little baby again.
I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
So you're the cook here?
Yeah.
But what's the story with summoning a purple worm? Like, you put some essence and then all the purple worms arrive?
Back in the day, we used to pour out vials of essence to summon the purple worms. But, yeah, usually the most dominant one will come. And that's what we're looking for, really. You can take out the oldest.
Hmm.
Don't you also happen to have a vial?
A what?
Don't you also have a vial of essence?
Do I?
I think I had one.
Didn't
You do?
Didn't we have two in total?
I remember
I had-
dropping one
Yeah,
on the floor
we
by
dropped
mistake.
one, but don't we have two? Like I have one and you?
I think I had a vial.
Or you, yeah?
Yeah.
So we have actually two. Like one is not
But
completely full.
Now
anymore,
that it's been a very long time that didn't have essence, maybe just some drops will do.
Or we just pour the whole thing. What's the problem with this?
I haven't been using it so far.
We're not gonna.
No, it's true. We don't need it anymore.
So
Well, you have one, you say.
Yeah,
You
we
just
would
forgot about it before.
need to check our pockets. It's probably way down in the bag of holding. We haven't used it in a long time.
it's probably spilled all over the bag anyway.
No.
Yeah, so that could work. We just have to drop it on the sand and that's it.
Yes, but not yet. We'll prepare first.
Yes, of course.
He
Oops.
and he kind of fumbles around. He follows some notches on the wall and to a bell hanging on the ceiling and starts ringing it.
Wow. Okay. I'm not wasting any time. I wanted to speak with that engineer of yours, but
Yeah, he's up at the front. He says.
okay. All right. Anything else you could tell us about how to kill these things better? Sorry.
No.
How to kill them better.
Yeah, poor
Off the
little
ear,
bugger. Yeah. No, I don't really know much about killing them now. I mean, back in my day, oh boy. But I've lost my touch. And then another guy comes in, and he's like, "Derek, what do you want?" And then he starts telling him about, "Oh, we have a vial of essence. We can summon a purple worm, get the boys ready, that type of stuff."
Okay. Let's go see the engineer real quick.
Sure. So,
Goodbye.
We'll be back. Where do we just tell us where to meet to start the attack or the luring?
We'll be spread out over the cars. Just find a place and take an arrow slit.
Okay.
If you need crossbows, they're under the floorboards.
okay. I guess we have better stuff.
Like
I
a
love
wall
this
of
actually. That's really
fire.
cool.
So you go up to the boiler room?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I actually think if we had taken those dwarven magic items, we could have proposed Joran the tasteful necklace.
Oh.
So like your worm
We
can
have
taste
loved that.
your worm can taste better.
The worm is not considered a fish, right?
The worm is not a fish, unfortunately. So you go to the boiler room. There's a guy there. Smoke just billowing out, and he's just kind of breathing it in.
Cancer.
Yeah. He doesn't notice you walk in. His eyes are closed.
Hello.
Hi, he says, stepping out of the smoke. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Are you sure that's how it sounds? Sounds like like
Pretty much.
It's like better than you. Thanks.
we're doing fine, thank you. We just wanted to ask you while I would give him this same intro speech. We just wanted to ask you how this machine works. Where are you taking it?
No, we're just taking it out for a walk, you see? I have no idea.
Just go in circles.
I just stand here and smell the smoke. They think that I'm doing something, but really it drives itself.
One
It
more.
drives itself. Okay, so you're really doing nothing.
Yeah.
So what are you burning?
Magic oil.
Magic oil.
Where do you get that oil from?
Somebody wished for it a while ago. They didn't think it would be that useful, but they wanted as much cooking oil as they could ever want for their kitchen. We've kind of
Who could
repurposed
that
it to power this thing.
Okay.
You can see the bottle over there. It just drips in all the time.
Do you think it was the seer who pretended to be the golden dragon? But would he be able to grant wishes? That's what I'm wondering.
But maybe it's just modified memory. Maybe there were no
But they
wishes
are
in the
having
first
oil
place.
right now.
It looks like basically a decanter of endless water, but it's a decanter of endless oil.
That's a good question. Who knows? Who knows?
It'd be cool if we could find a golden dragon. We could ask for a wish or two. I'd love to have
Maybe the seer is a golden dragon that took the form of a mind flayer.
there was some transmutation magic there.
We'll find out.
But the whole necrotic thing, I'm not sure. If I had a wish, I would ask my invisible cloak to have a different color.
It's a red cloak.
I wanted blue, alright?
An invisible red cloak.
And then he says, it was already blue. And then you're like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
You should have asked for turquoise.
Okay, cool.
Alright, anybody else we can talk to in this place that's worth talking to?
That's worth talking to is a good qualifier. Not really.
Well, you look very busy, so we'll leave you to it.
Very good.
There's some hunting happening soon if you're interested.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll join when I hear the screeching.
Okay, because the bell's been ringing for a while.
Oh, that's just his I need help bell.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Nothing important.
fine.
Is it? All right. Maybe we just keep walking around the thing just to see if there's anything interesting. Well, we've already done that with. I guess if we find those people who are slightly better dressed, that we haven't talked to yet, maybe we just have a quick chat and see if there's anything else we can learn. But
No, there's not really much. They just happen to be better dressed.
and I'll do a sending to Joran
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Hey, I didn't know you can cast spells. What can you do?"
What? Who's this? He replies.
He's supposed to know who this is.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not a spellcaster. Get out of my head.
Maybe those illusions they saw are also just like in their mind.
What illusions?
Like they were talking about the illusions he does.
Ah,
But
well, they could still be
maybe
illusions.
they were just a little mad. I don't know.
You think? Can I do an insight check on what he just said?
You didn't say what he just said.
It's not my forte. 11.
Yeah, he probably knows what is happening and is trying to disguise himself as not a spellcaster.
He did a pretty terrible deception check, I guess, to go under my 11. We could also just quickly go have a chat with him and ask him to be honest with us, because I feel like there's some interesting information there.
Before we take on the work.
Yeah, it's just a quick
Yeah.
wink away.
And do we want to do a quick locate object just to figure out where the shard is, roughly?
Nah, I don't want to skip on any of the story.
No. I don't want to go straight to it like last time.
Skip.
Just so that we
The
get
locate object is like a skip button.
just so that we get a ping on it to see if it's here in the worm, in the centipede, or if it's.
I would say because this is a spell slot you need to use, right?
Um,
you
Normal
can-
spell, yeah.
yes,
you
but
can-
it's only second level.
Because I would say let's just kill the worm and do it afterwards. But if you want to, if you feel safer that way, I don't mind. Yeah, do
I
it.
mean, I have enough slots, I guess.
Okay, do it,
hopefully.
fine.
Let's see. Why not? So just to get a ping on it, I don't want to go straight to it.
Oh, it's right here.
So yeah, I would quickly cast it.
So you cast it in the somewhere like a car or two away from the boiler room.
It's 1,000 feet. Yeah.
In any case, you cast it somewhere like not in the boiler room.
Yeah, not like in front of.
Because I assume you don't want to keep smelling smoke. And you start to get the feeling that it is okay. It is on this worm thing, the centipede. And it's kind of a couple cars behind you. It's somewhere in the kitchen.
Okay.
Where we were before with the.
Maybe I would just.
Let's just. I mean, we're supposed to
walk
go there
through it.
anyway.
Yeah,
So let's just go there.
just so that we get an idea of where it is, just in case we need to get to it quickly.
It's inside the baby worm.
Oh.
Damn it! Damn you! You and your ethical, moral choices.
So you make your way to the kitchen, and it pings from one of the cupboards. There's nobody in the room right now.
Okay.
We're right there. Just open it.
Okay, just take a quick look.
Just look.
Just look at it.
Do you want to rummage around?
Can you check the doors that nobody's coming on both sides?
There's no doors on the kitchen.
No, I mean like the openings. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you keep a quick watch, I'll just take a quick peek inside the cupboard,
All right.
and I'll open the cupboard and look at it.
Okay. So you open the drawer and there's the yellow shard.
Oh, surprise.
That was easy.
Do you think we have a minute
What do you mean?
for instant summons?
Oh, we could just take it. I mean.
But I want to use
Okay,
it.
fine. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay. So you keep watch, yeah?
So you keep watch.
Do you want to do it on the entire pack of shards? Like we combine them all and then you do it on this whole thing?
And then we leave it here?
No, we just take it. Why would we leave it here? We just take it.
Oh, but then it doesn't.
But you see, he wants to leave it here and summon it later.
Exactly.
So he could use instant summon.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure. Go for it.
So I stand with my back to.
Yeah,
To
and
the-
just casting behind your back like a pro. A couple people walk by, but it's fine.
So that was my 6th level spell slot.
Very good.
Oh no, wait. How much time do we have?
I don't know.
I can cast it as a reach.
Do it as a
You
ritual.
can't cast it as a ritual. You don't have that long.
Okay. I
we
don't
can.
cast it as a ritual.
Oh god.
It's such a waste of a spell slot.
Waste of a spell slot.
You
But
could
I
have done
love it.
Fireball at 6th level with this.
So
Counterspell
you,
at 6th level. Did you take Counterspell in there?
I took counter spell. Is it 6th level? No,
It's
it's
whatever
3rd level.
Third
It's third
level.
Yeah, but
level.
you can cast at a higher level so that you don't have to roll. So if
Oh, but the higher level for counterspell is not so good because
No.
it doesn't decrease the DC of the check. It only
no, there's an instant success if it's at the same level.
yeah, but you need to know the level that you're counterspelling and like the level of the spell that you're counterspelling to make sense to cast it at a higher level.
Yeah. So well,
So
it's
it's not-
you have to counterspell when you know they're casting, not after they've cast.
It's a reaction though.
It's a reaction. So they are casting something.
but you don't know the level of the spell they are casting.
You
so
can Arcana check to see if you can recognize it before they cast it. But in any case, you can cast counterspell not knowing what they. If
Yeah.
you fail the Arcana check, then you can cast it not knowing what they're.
yeah. But I guess before we go for the mind flayer, we'll have a long rest.
I mean, we already have to go against the worm, so it's like.
Okay. Otherwise, the shard weighs 10 pounds or less, right?
Yeah.
Good. And it's 6 feet or less.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit. This time it's big.
We
The
could have.
cupboard is huge. No, it's not like.
You realize
the-
if we take it now, we would have an extra power on
Yeah.
all of the shards.
We
as
could
well,
have like
right?
a fire. I don't know, like lens.
Yeah, whatever.
Probably disintegrate or something.
We keep it for later.
Fine.
It's like
Anyway.
you're at 2 HP, instant summon, and then big fireball, and then you kill the worm, and you.
Yeah.
Just giving ideas, right?
Okay.
So you've cast it.
Yes.
Very good. You cast it. What would you like to do next? You go find people?
I'm gonna. So, I'm gonna say well done, and then as we start walking away, I want to actually pocket the shard without him seeing. Slay of hand.
Sleight of hand versus perception. Or actually passive perception.
Oh, passive perception?
Yeah.
Which is what?
Oh, it's only a 12.
Okay, I need a 6 or more.
Nice.
Got it.
Great.
Do you have a sheet for this?
For the yeah, right, you picked it up.
Well, that was a useful spell.
Oh,
It could have been
sure.
useful if he hadn't.
It could
took
still be stolen, you know.
Yeah.
Create food or water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Useful in the desert.
But no, they
That's why
might.
it's in the kitchen.
You know, they might notice that it's gone, right? But I don't know about it, so I cannot argue with you.
Yes. So do we want to talk with the?
With whom? The cook?
No, Joran, real quick.
Joran. Yeah, we could go to him, of course.
It will take approximately 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 minute.
No, 1 minute, 2 minutes just transforming
Yeah,
to gas
but
form
then
and
it's
back.
really fast to go with.
And yeah, it's pretty fast anyway.
So how would I know what it does if I combine the shards?
You would have to identify it.
You would
Okay.
need to ask me.
Okay, fine. okay. Or I could just try.
Or
I
you could
suppose.
try it. Yeah.
Just press
point it
it.
this way and press the button.
Famous last words. Okay. So do we? Actually, I want to ask one of the people, one of the dune rats.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take for the purple worm to arrive once the white essence is poured?
Well, they haven't had any essence in probably quite a long time, so it probably happened pretty fast.
Okay. I would say everyone on their positions. We'll be back in 10 minutes. And then. So we go speak to Joran real quick.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
So guys, touch my shoulder.
Oh, you teleport.
Yeah.
Not
Yes,
gaseous
why
form. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I have 3 or 4 charges on this.
Okay.
We haven't used
In
it for
front
fun.
of all the others. Just like,
No.
we'll be back. And then.
So we appear right in front of Joran, hopefully.
Hello.
Do I need to roll for this?
Fred.
The place is familiar. I don't know if
The
I
place
need
is familiar, but you still have a chance of failure, so yes, it's a helm of teleportation. You can roll.
to. Okay, let me just find.
And then you
Typical
arrive and
failure.
you say, hello, friend. I heard you had something to tell me.
Friend. Teleporte. Okay, so very familiar. What is associated object?
Associated object is if you've taken something from there.
We've taken the gun.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
So then it's a success for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even have to roll. There's no chance of failure.
Yeah.
Okay, then I put these back.
Easy. Yeah. So you teleport in. You catch him sleeping. He just popped out for a quick nap. You know.
Joran.
Ah!
Joran,
Well, hi.
be square with us.
I'm square.
What's all this about magic abilities? It's fine, you know, we can as well.
I don't.
All 3 of us.
Oh, I can with the ring.
Oh yeah.
Look.
Oh, they told you about my tricks. Yeah, I used to be a rogue. Pretty good at tricks.
A trickster rogue.
Yep.
Like a
Is he
wizard.
telling the truth?
trickster.
You can check, or who's good at insight again?
Not me.
Oh, I'm good at insight. But why should he lie?
Because he's lied before.
I mean, we can try, of course.
I want to do a prestidigitation in front of him to make some sparks and say, I've just cast a zone of truth.
Oh no!
So I will know when you lie.
Wait, but that's not how Zone of Truth works. I mean, damn.
This was the perfect trap, actually.
It could have worked or not worked in either case.
In either case, we know the truth. That's not how I planned it, but it worked out
And the
well.
rogue knows how a zone of truth works, right?
Well, just don't tell the Dune rats, okay?
Yeah, fine, but just tell us what you can do and.
Well, I can summon some things. I can, just basic druid stuff.
What can you summon?
Druid
Druid stuff, you said?
Yes.
Ah.
And so he casts summon nature's ally 1.
And then he eats it.
Yeah. And a little pixie appears.
Ah, it can cast polymorph. Did you know? Okay. Can you wild shape?
No. He says.
Okay. You could probably be useful in the fight against the worm then.
Maybe, but I prefer it here. It's less dangerous.
Indeed.
You're
It's just
such
a
a
pixie.
weak druid.
And I pour the white.
Best idea.
Okay. Anything else that we should know about that you've been secretive about?
No. Maybe I have a really long lifespan.
A really long lifespan?
Yeah, I wish to live forever, so here I am.
Okay. Well, that's nice. Good for you. That's a better wish than a pistol. How did you get the pistol then?
Well, that was a different wish.
How many wish have you had?
I was the leader of the town, so I gave a lot of crops, got a lot of wishes. I'm sure that you saw the cooking oil.
Yeah,
That was your wish as well. Okay.
That was my wife's, bless her heart.
You didn't wish for invisibility for immortality for her.
No.
Oops.
How could I forget that? Whoops.
By the time he thought about it, she was very old and he was like, I'm not so sure actually.
Maybe not.
Alright, well, there's a worm we need to kill, so. What was the deal with this guy that we made?
Which deal?
For the
Did
gun,
I
like-
just
we
picked
picked the
pistol.
gun? Yeah.
Just a gun.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay, bye.
Oh, you want to teleport again?
Oh, now I need to actually roll because I don't have an object.
You
Ah,
could
yes,
also-
the shard.
Ta-da!
Then he looks at you. You have an
Back in the
object from
kitchen.
there? Oh yeah, I just took a carrot.
They don't need to know. I'm not actually rolling in front of you guys. It just works or doesn't. But I could still roll for this. I mean, I don't know if it's an associated object,
No, it's associated with that thing now, as far as you know.
so I don't need to roll.
Reminds you of it well enough.
Very well. Okay, I only have one charge left on this now. It's 3, I thought it was 4. Alright. So, ready for action?
Sure.
Yes.
Are you ready for action?
There you see, they're really crazy.
What about
Oh,
El Capitan?
El Capitan is ready for action.
Alright. So, through the...
Just out the window? Like out the slit?
That's
or
kind of
how's
what
it
they
work?
said, but...
Yeah. So they gather together some people, and they've been told what to do, and as usual, and they've kind of spread themselves out through the carts, and some people are looking for you, and when they find you, they're like, "Oh, I thought we checked the kitchen already, but hey, yeah, so we're ready for you. Whenever you want, just like go over there and yeah, do your thing."
Okay. Do you want to do it? You can throw far.
Yeah. I take. Do you have to open it? It will break it. If
You
it
should
if it
shoot
lands.
in, you should throw it and shoot it.
And it doesn't break.
Oh yeah, if it lands and it doesn't break, it's like
Well, you can still pour. I
Okay.
mean, unless it like lands straight on.
I'm just like
uncork it, basically.
I load my revolver, I throw the foil, and then like
I provided the bullet. You have to roll for it though.
oh fuck. Maybe I have to go grab it again.
What would be the AC of that potion as it's flying away?
Like 15.
Alright.
The AC?
Everything has an
Is the
AC.
dex check. Shoot. Anyway,
So I got
It's like a DC.
19.
Yeah.
and then you shoot it out of the air.
It kind of like explodes in a little split of the glass and. Huh? And I'm just waiting like that, and taking a new bullet out behind my ear
There's
and
6
reloading my gun.
bullets. Okay.
Yeah, but just so it's really full.
Yeah, makes sense.
How many chambers? 4?
That's
6.
Oh, 4?
Yeah, there's 4.
Ah, I heard 6.
Big bullets.
Yeah.
It's
they
like
are-
How much
they're-
damage do they do?
1d10.
1d10
Oh, yeah, that's a good bullet.
plus something, or I mean,
Do you add your dex modifier to
It's,
them?
it's
Yeah.
like a bow. Treat it as a bow.
Oh, so you do, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you shoot the vial out of the air and it splatters over the ground. And except for the thumping of the centipede, everything is pretty still. People are holding their crossbows kind of in the direction where you splashed it. And then you hear the rumbling.
Can we ready some actions actually?
You can ready some actions.
Yes.
Kind of waiting for you to do that.
Yes. I'll ready slow.
Slow.
Yes. If it emerges within 120 feet?
Okay.
How much is 120 feet in
wait,
useful
you can
units?
slow someone.
In what units?
In useful units?
In useful units. Divide by 3 is 40 meters.
Is that realistic that it will emerge within 40 meters?
Wait, when you make slow, is everything going slower, or you
No. It's 4 up to 6 creatures, but they need to be within 120 feet.
So you're gonna slow the worm?
Huh.
That's super smart.
I mean,
Because then, like, everyone has more chances to like touch the worm with a bow or something like that.
Because its AC goes down, was it?
its AC goes down and it's slower. It can only take an action or a bonus action of both.
No way.
Yes, way.
How many people do you have on the aiming like arrows at this?
You have between 30 and 40 people.
It's alright. We need like two rounds.
Can I recommend you ready a fireball?
Yeah, with
Oh, wait.
one hand I'm holding.
You
Ma-
can't. You don't have fireball actually on your
I have
thing.
firebolt.
Bolt. And that's
I'm
not-
holding with one hand my ring and with the other one the
And-
gun. Like
Yeah, maybe just ready your gunshot would do more damage actually, and you can do more
Okay.
than one attack. Well, no, actually, not as a reaction. No.
Yeah, I can do more than one attack.
Why?
Yeah, but not as a
Big-
reaction. When you hold your
Oh,
action, it's just a
okay.
reaction, so you just do one.
For some reason.
It's like after one of my turns, I already have to reload my gun because I can do 3 attacks. So it's going to be 3 bullets.
So what's the distance?
You're sure
Yeah.
it's not like you sure it's a revolver not with 6?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
damn.
He said 6 before, but the paper says 4. so,
Okay.
yeah.
This is for- And also you have to roll for it breaking every time you use it, but
Okay, so
it's not the most super useful of weapons. But it's cool.
how far is it gonna appear from us?
That's a good question. How far did you throw the thing?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. 60 feet.
55 feet.
Okay.
Because like 60 feet is the maximum range of a lot of.
Correct.
If you're a longbow, not, but.
Okay, I am going to. What? I'm very confused about my fireball. Did I actually learn this spell? Because I have this necklace thing,
You have the necklace, yeah.
Fireballs, yeah.
but I think I can only cast it 3rd level.
With the necklace?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can only cast it 3rd level with the necklace.
It's just that in my spell list it shows up at every level.
If you throw
Oh,
a
yeah.
necklace of fireballs at a with more than one pearl, it adds 1 to the cast level.
Okay.
That's
So I
probably-
can actually do it up to 6th level.
Yeah.
That's
Or
probably
no, 8th level.
So you have a necklace of fireballs with 5, I think, on it.
I will tell you. It actually doesn't say.
Do you have 3 or 5?
It's 1d6 plus 3. But is it written on the paper?
Somewhere, yeah. Someone wrote it down.
Because I put it in my inventory, but it doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember which chapter it was?
It was the last one, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Because it was in the house of wonders.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Here.
house of wonders.
Welcome to the House of Wonder.
So that was chapter 6 then.
We're at chapter 8 right now.
Yes?
So it was 7.
It wasn't last time. Was it?
Yeah, it
Yes,
was.
it was. Because it
Ah.
was in the house of wonders.
I didn't write it down. Oh, right, because you got it out of the painting.
Yes.
Ah, yes, it was in the hypercube,
That
yeah.
is true.
Do you want me to just roll the d6 plus 3 and we find out?
So that means I can go to the green shard.
Because I just want to do this as the highest
Yeah,
level
just fucking
possible
roll
just
it.
once and then...
Let's not waste time. I don't have it written here, so just roll it.
Roll it?
Roll it.
But does it recharge?
No.
Ah, so it's really a once in...
So one
Then
shot.
do I want to use this? I thought it was going to recharge.
But it
No.
has several bolts on it, no?
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
was
but
thinking...
you wanted to do
You can cast
maximum
fireball
power.
every turn for 6 turns. Like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, that's actually better than doing an extra level. Yeah.
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 Okay, I will do this now. So 4 plus 3.
7.
7.
There you go.
Wait, what's the 7 for?
So basically I have 7 beads.
Oh, I thought it was 6 fixed. Ah, okay.
No.
Okay.
No,
Which
one
means-
just appeared.
Okay, good. Then, alright. I will basically ready a bead.
Okay. To throw out the worm.
Yeah, so this is just a
How far can you?
60
well,
feet.
Okay.
Neat. Any other ready actions?
Oh, I cast Armor of Agathis on me just
Ready
in
to
case.
shoot the gun.
Yeah. You're ready to throw a pearl, and you're ready to
Slow.
cast slow. All right.
And I've cast already Armor of Agathis just to have neat armor around me.
And so before you, the ground trembles and shakes, and
Oh,
where
yeah.
you threw the essence, a giant purple worm bursts forth, just like Dune. If you haven't seen that, I'm sorry, go watch the movie.
Can I show a picture?
Yeah, absolutely.
Need more guys.
Imagine it's like a leech with a giant gaping mouth full of teeth, bursting out of the ground and actually kind of flying up into the air before crashing back down.
Uh-huh.
But not that fast if you slow it.
Not that fast if you slow it. That's true.
Well, we have to roll first for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope he is bad at the skill check that... Yeah, that's kind of how he imagined it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I hope he's bad at the skill check that's required for...
Purple worm.
You
Take me
guys
away.
have somewhere your stuff. Yep. Yep. So we need some initiatives.
Oh, I should have asked
Okay.
if they have dead people. I could have raised them.
You will get your readied actions, but there's also initiative.
Bring your corpses.
Bring your corpses.
What I didn't know about my character,
Yeah.
But
Didn't
what-
know. Yeah.
this means I have advantage on initiative rolls?
Yeah.
I don't know where that comes from. Probably because of the sort of... How's it called?
Alert.
A
Alertness?
warning?
Yeah.
Alertness?
Yeah.
Warding? Okay.
Which, by the way, goes off because.
Danger, danger. Stranger danger.
Yeah, okay.
So our reactions will pop before we start.
Yes, but I still need initiatives.
Yeah.
Nah.
I have 5 initiative.
A 5.
19.
Okay.
I have 9. Basically, I had 4.
You have a +5 to initiative.
Yeah.
Ah, it's Dex.
Dex.
You have
Yeah,
a
okay.
5.
I have a 9.
You have a 9.
19.
19. So good.
What does the worm get?
And peppered between you are
Oh,
various people.
the others. Okay.
Oh.
I just thought, oh yeah, now we attracted like half a dozen of those worms.
These are just various groups.
Yeah, the famous ABC and D are
Yes.
friends.
Special Unit A.
May they rest in peace.
And they all rest in peace. They were special units, but they weren't that special.
They were
unit.
special for a round. For a good round.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh, and I cast weather breathing. No, I'm just you never know.
You never know.
never
Cannot be careful enough.
If we're swallowed by this thing and we're in the
In the like stomach acid drowning. Oh, can you?
You joke, but
It swallows you.
Question is if the stomach acid would be considered water.
it's liquid.
Okay, I take acid breathing.
uh-huh. I don't have anything big enough, so we'll have to do it with this.
You
You
wanna
just
use-
imagine that
Oh,
it's
wait.
bigger.
This?
Do I?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to use this?
That's actually about the right size, I think.
Should I open it?
Yeah, sure.
Or do you have something better?
Well, I have the. There they are. Aha! Very good. Multi-use. So,
But that looks scary.
yeah.
It's not purple though.
It's purple now.
So that's its diameter.
Yeah. Purple.
Wow. Ooh, that's I would almost call it gargantuan.
Yeah, almost. And you are on the car currently. It's moving slow enough that it's not actually going to move during this combat,
Uh-huh.
so we can just draw it static. You summoned the worm.
60 feet
Let's say
from
here.
me.
Yeah. 5,
At
10,
most
50, 20,
60
30,
feet.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You summoned it here. 20, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60. So the train cars each are about 10 foot long, 5 foot wide. And you can just place yourselves somewhere here.
Wait, what are those?
These are part of the centipede.
Oh, okay. Are they like on the sides of the centipede?
Hmm?
Or is it like the middle of it?
Then can we actually put the worm a bit more? Yeah, so that it's
Is it still?
It's wherever you summoned it. Where do you want it to be?
60 feet
Here
from
you go.
us, but I don't want it to be too close from the tail of the centipede.
Wait, is this the tail or is this the tail?
Whichever. I
3,
mean,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh fuck.
oh, it's super long.
Oh, I didn't imagine
18,
it that long.
20.
Okay. I see.
Just put it
so
between the two.
where roughly? Like here?
Yeah, but a bit. It's. I think it's further, 60 feet. No?
Yeah, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Am I counting that correctly?
Just each square. So
Sorry, what?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
So like if you want to catch it, it would need to be like here. Right?
What's the range of your...
Nah, just put it
You threw it
centered.
60 feet away.
Yeah, so centered around the 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
So, and you can place yourselves. I just put you,
Yeah.
I just put you like that in 2 separate cars, just for funsies.
Yeah, I guess you'll be kind of close to each other.
Yeah, I guess so. We can be different cars so that we mitigate their damage.
For combat. In RP, the cars were bigger, but. for
Yeah, sure.
combat.
Okay.
Mm.
Neato. So,
So, do you want to be in
this
that?
counts as a surprise round.
Yep.
And so, some shots go off. I'm using static damage.
Does surprise mean that it has disadvantage?
Wait, don't we do our reactions first?
Yes.
Okay.
That's your surprise round.
Does it mean it has disadvantage on the checks it does?
Until its initiative, yes.
Also for saving throws?
Until its initiative.
Okay.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but for me, when we hold actions, it would be before the start of the surprise runs, but it would be just reactions, not full actions.
I mean, it's before your first round anyway, so...
It's your prepared action.
Right, which is a reaction.
You're not going to get a reaction and then a surprise round and then it goes.
Okay. Then we haven't prepared anything. We're just ready for our surprise round, and we can do a full set of action.
Your weapons are drawn. You're ready to
go.
Right.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
So they fire some shots and miss. Then Magnus.
So yeah, I had prepared slow, and the worm must succeed with disadvantage, I guess.
Okay.
On a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Why is there disadvantage?
Because it's a surprise round. Right? Or is it not a disadvantage? I'm not sure.
Until its initiative, it counts as surprised.
So it is a disadvantage,
Can you look up
right?
the surprise condition for me? Because you've asked me like 6 times.
I don't have my laptop with me.
I can look. I think it's only attacks that get advantage, not saving throws, but I'll double check.
What's with shooting? Like shooting a bow. Do you have to? Is it the same than reloading time than shooting a gun? Do you know that?
You don't have to reload a bow.
You don't have to. Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Really?
And
But you need
reloading a
to-
gun is the.
Yeah, it's part of the attack action is drawing the arrow.
Like
okay.
And
yeah.
reloading, what is it? A bonus action or is that action?
Whatever it says on the sheet.
Okay. Reload 4.
So what does reload say?
Okay. I just read that.
I mean, it has 4 bullets loaded, right? So
Mm-hmm.
It's not meant to be an upgrade, right? It's not
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh
No.
yeah, this is now my main weapon.
Yeah.
No, I know. Yeah, of course.
The damage is pretty good though.
Yeah.
When it works.
It's not bad. There's other uses for the ammunition, like throwing them down wells or whatever.
Oh yeah. Good point. Surprised. Why can't I find it?
So if we want to keep the story moving, then yes, it has disadvantage because you're allowed to do that.
Okay.
You just make it up. If it sounds good, you roll with it. So it has disadvantage until it's its turn. It fails whatever save you throw at it.
Okay. So let me quickly repeat
Whatever.
the restrictions. So its speed is halved.
Yeah.
It takes -2 to AC.
Mm-hmm.
It's at disadvantage for dexterity saving throws. No, sorry. No, sorry. It also is -2 to dexterity saving throws. It cannot use reactions.
Yeah.
On its turn, it can only use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Yeah.
And during its turn, it can only make a single attack.
Regardless of how many that it has.
Yes.
Okay.
And at each of its turns, it makes another wisdom saving throw.
At the end of the turns is a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
I found it. So surprised. If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action on your first turn of the combat, and you can't take a reaction until that turn ends.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Okay.
rogues have some stuff that's like, yeah, if they're surprised, then you can deal whatever, like the assassin tree.
Mm.
In any case, for now, they also have disadvantage on everything until it's their turn.
Yeah, I think there's something like this.
So C and E both attack.
Oh yeah, that's.
One of the groups hits.
So -2 to AC, right?
Yes. One of the groups hits, dealing glancing blows.
Glancing blows.
Just glancing blows.
What does that mean?
Just right at the edge.
Ah.
Just glancing, not a direct hit.
Okay.
Rogues they sneak up and then they have like better chance to hit people.
They have
Just
sneak
a
attack,
quick-
yeah.
Sneak attack.
Okay,
and stuff.
that's why they have those feats.
Dozio.
I shoot all trusty.
Get him.
9 plus 9, 18.
And it
Oh,
bursts forth, providing a very big target, and you're able to land a shot direct center.
Oh, do I have? No.
How much damage do you deal?
D10
Do I have the
plus your dex.
dexterity too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just treat it as well. Also roll your misfire check.
6 plus 4. And
10.
10
miss.
damage.
You also have the fire bolt, which deals 3d10.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I can only do
but he
one
wants to
attack.
fire Old Trusty.
I can only do one attack.
Yeah,
anyways, right?
Yeah.
No, no, you can do 2 now because it's a regular round. So you can do your normal actions. No, am I wrong?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a now it's
How many attacks do you get?
3.
Then you can do it 3 times.
Oh wow, fighters get 3 attacks.
Yeah, now I have
Ooh.
3 attacks.
Wow. Okay, that's
So-
cool.
Pew pew.
I don't think I'll touch this one.
What's the dice number?
3 plus 9.
So that's a misfire?
I can also do 3 Eldritch Blast now.
Nice.
Misfire.
So I'm
what
totally
does that
switching
mean?
to
It
range.
Just doesn't
So,
shoot.
my plus 3 weapon is
when
not
you make
even-
an attack roll with this firearm, and
'Cause I can
the
only
dice
do 2
roll is equal
attacks.
to
Yeah.
or lower than the weapon's misfire score, which is
Yeah,
4.
Yeah.
The weapon misfires. The attack misses, and the weapon cannot be used again until you spend an action to try and repair it.
No,
It misfired?
I don't
Yeah.
know if I'll still call it old trusty, but
Old rusty.
Just
Okay.
old.
no, just old. Oh yeah,
Old gun.
All right. I can do a repair check, but can I do this round? I think I have to
You're
wait.
using your action to attack. You can still do one
Yeah.
attack if you have another weapon that you can
But
immediately use.
Firebolt. Firebolt.
So firebolt
You have to tell me. What
is a +9 to hit.
But even if I cast it,
You cast it with my
Oh, okay.
stats.
I have 11
Good, so it's 20.
With or without the +9?
with the plus.
Oh no!
Oh no! So the firebolt goes wide.
You see a fireball like going.
It's the first time casting a spell, you know.
Yeah.
in practice.
Yeah. So how many do you have of those? You need to keep track of how many. Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
I'm like.
Those the only one available?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, it was my first time.
It's fine. Happens to the best of us.
And then the worm is still coming out of the ground. Another group attacks, landing their shots in synchronous fashion.
I broke my gun and I fired a dumb fireball into the air. Like, it's the beginning of the. Oh, I didn't want to fire the fireball, but. You see it coming down again, you know, like. Oh shit, guys.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna hex this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna I'm gonna curse it way better. No
Anything I need to
concentration.
know?
Not yet. It's just gonna give me more damage to it.
Alrighty.
And then I will throw one of those beads.
Very good.
So it needs to do a dex saving throw.
It's -2 to dex saving throws.
Mhm.
Minus 2. It's
For the slow, yeah.
and it's a DC 15.
Yeah, 20.
So it's gonna
wait,
take-
-2 minus another 2. The DC was
15.
15.
It makes
Ah,
it, yeah.
It saves.
So, but would it even fail with a crit? Like, doesn't the crit always succeed?
No, it's 17.
There's no criticals on saving throws.
Oh, okay.
My save DC is 17.
Oh,
so
then it doesn't save.
Then it fails.
Barely,
With a 20.
just so. With a 20 it fails.
Okay,
That's-
86.
Whoa! 86. Done.
Wait, I need to count them. 10, 12, 13, 16, 18, 21, and 2 more. 23.
Wait, it's 8.
Oh yes, then that's it. 23.
23.
It's not that much, huh?
Boom.
Yeah, it's not that much.
Well, it was
For
slightly below.
8d6, you said?
Slightly below expectation.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a few low But that's fine.
Neat. Another group attacks.
Oh wait, I have my plus 5. Sorry.
Plus 5.
No, it's plus 4. 4 more hit damage
4 more damage.
from my curse. That's my proficiency.
Then it's back to another group of brave warriors who misses wildly again. Magnus.
How bad are they? So I guess I'm gonna just.
You see the worm in midair turning and looks like it's going to crash down on top of the car.
Okay.
On top of it.
Teeth first.
Like they usually do, but we don't know about this because we never got it before.
So, I mean, I have nothing that could stop it from crashing down, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna
You can cast
classically. Sorry?
You can cast Featherfall.
No, it's not only my ring.
Feather fall
It's only my
on.
ring.
Just throw your ring into his mouth.
Yeah, I'm just gonna firebolt it.
It's just a classic feather fall plus slow, you know. Just like
It's a 25 to hit.
it's like it's
What did you
falling
cast?
down.
Firebolt?
Like,
Yes. That's a 12-sided die. Oh fuck! I never used the 10-sided ones.
That's the
That's a 10-sided
Yeah.
one. 5, 8, 12. 12 points of fire damage. And does it look like it's coming down on the part where I am, or?
You can't tell quite yet, but somewhere, in your general area.
But there would be no obvious direction that I would want to run to get away from it.
It's going somewhere
back
here.
Yeah, so go past Tercio and you should be fine.
Yeah, so just dash.
Or, yeah,
like
in any
what does that mean?
direction, but not
Yeah,
where you
Yeah,
are.
like how much movement do I actually have?
30.
30? Like, yeah, just my full movement, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Another brave cart full of people hits and does some tiny damage.
Every bit counts.
The next one misses, and Tercio, you're up.
Switching weapons is standard
Free.
free.
Party attack.
Put on my gun and take out my longbow because this one can
more trusty.
It's more trusty.
At that point, you realize that we're doing all of this so that you can have that gun.
Wait, what are we doing?
I was like gonna throw away the gun, and I'm like, oh no shit, we're doing this for this. I better keep it and repair it later. And I'll shoot 3 times.
Yep.
With my longbow.
Mhm.
So
Hitting
25,
once. Hitting twice.
9 plus 9, 18.
Hitting 3 times.
So this.
Winning music.
You want to put some on? I don't have any.
6.
I could.
Battle music.
I don't know what.
12, 24 damage.
24.
Nice.
And that's where you see I'm a fighter, like, whoosh, 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 and then moving aside because I see it's still falling down after planting 3 arrows in its body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mhm.
Just like still like turning around, ready for the next round. Already took out another arrow. Oh no, it's not my turn. The others want to play too. Oh shit! The whole family's coming. What?
So the worm goes up into the air and crashes down on top of the cart where it got hit from a giant fireball.
Oh no!
Here.
It's fine, I have armor of Agatha. No, I'm kidding.
I am immortal!
and is kind of between
Uh-huh.
these 2 points.
Like an
It's-
arc.
It's still coming out of the earth
Yeah.
here as it crashes through.
Is it still slowed or not really?
Yes.
Yeah, at the end of
still
its turn, it
slowed.
can make a saving throw.
So it's like.
Yeah, it's
So is it doing an attack or do I have to do a saving throw?
You get a saving throw, but it's also like if that happens, but it still doesn't attack. So it can't do multi-attack because it's slow.
Yes.
But it attempts to bite the cars into its mouth to try to sever them and swallow them whole.
Ooh.
What's your AC?
23.
I'm just using your AC as the car's AC.
Okay.
Yup. It hits. Surprisingly.
Shoot.
And you can roll a DC 19 dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
DC 19.
19.
Holy fuck.
Dexterity, yeah. Whew. That's gonna be a tough one.
Got my dice prepped. I'm ready.
Well, you have to roll them anyway. It's half damage or something, right? Or yeah, no.
Okay.
Fuck.
You take. Plus that is.
If only I had cast water breathing.
So you take 22 piercing damage.
Okay, it takes 25.
Armor of Agathis.
It
Okay.
cold damage,
Ooh, nice.
and I'm still at max HP, which is 22. You said?
22
That's
piercing damage as the multiple rows of teeth scrape along not only the car but seem to pierce through the metal armor. And you are swallowed whole.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
If only you had cast water breathing.
You were joking about it, but yeah, you are swallowed whole.
I still have one teleport.
Wait, he did take 25 damage?
I
He
did.
took 25 damage from his
My armor took 22 damage
And the creature took 25 in return.
It's pretty good trade.
because it's basically a lot of chunks of ice are on me,
Okay.
and when it hits me, it just like splashes ice shards to
Okay.
it.
Wait, what's the maximum it can do?
25.
Is it breaking after that, or is it every
I
round
still have
again?
3 hit points, so if I get hit again, it will get another 25. It's pretty badass at this spell.
It will take 25 again, or 2?
Yeah.
It will
every
take
time?
25. Every hit, as long
So
as I have
it,
this
it
armor,
can
is
hit you
25.
for 1 point and
You
take 25.
Yeah.
So if a minion attacks and it hits you,
That's
it's
the
gonna
point
die.
of armor.
Yeah. I had this situation where a bunch of wolves were attacking me. I was just like, go ahead. They were all dying. Every
Kill
bite, they were
yourself.
dying. It's like,
Yeah. So,
Just
well,
like running.
so you know,
Yeah.
swallowed creature is blinded and restrained.
Oh.
It has total cover against attacks from other effects outside the worm, obviously, because you're inside
Mhm.
the worm. And at the start of your turn, you're going to take acid damage.
do I wish I had my
You will
other
have
armor.
to
It's fine.
cut or blast your way out to, or attempts to get it to regurgitate you.
If I cast a spell at it, would I get advantage? I feel like I hit it no
You
matter
just
where.
hit it. No matter what, you can't miss.
So, is that like a
Vorpal
crit?
sword.
Because usually when someone is restrained, you auto crit.
You are restrained.
Okay. So anyway, it's just a pure hit. Okay.
Sorry, one question.
Yes?
My equipment says that I have a ring of reaction.
Yep.
When did we get that?
A while ago now.
And what does it do?
Ring of reaction, you can't be like slowed. You ignore difficult terrain, I think. You got it off of Jarl Axel.
But it doesn't give me a free action.
You don't get an extra action.
Okay.
You think ring of free acting, maybe.
Did I misread that?
We're just
But-
getting too many people
To
items.
keep that momentum going,
Yes.
another couple shots go out from the wagon. Not really doing that much at all. And now Don.
Did you make a wisdom saving throw for it?
I did not.
DC 17
What is that for again?
for the slow.
The?
Fails.
Slow.
Right. Okay.
So slow still up?
Slow still up.
Okay.
That's good. It's my turn, you said, huh?
It is not a very wise worm. It is your turn. You are
Right.
inside the the worm, and at the beginning of your turn,
Acid
roll for
damage.
effect, but there's a solid number. You take 21 acid damage.
It takes
And
another.
because it takes 25 acid damage, or 25 cold
That's
damage.
nice.
So how much? What was the total?
You take 21,
21.
That's pretty.
66.
Okay, so that is.
So your armor dealt more damage
Right? It's pretty good armor.
than all the rest of us.
Is it broken after that? Or
Now
you just have a
it's
little-
gone. Yes.
Oh, you can't take a long rest and then it's repairing itself.
It's a
No,
magic
it's-
armor, so you
I
can
can
just
cast
cast
it again. if I
again.
want.
Oh.
It's not a physical item.
Oh, it's a spell.
It's a spell armor, magic armor.
Oh.
My teleportation, is that an action or a bonus action or?
To activate your hat
Yeah.
is an action.
I'm hesitating of doing a cone of cold while I'm in there.
It's probably vulnerable to cold damage.
Yeah,
You think?
bro. It's in the.
Well, would I be able to tell if it was getting more hurt from cold through my armor?
Yeah, you were able through multiple sources to figure out vulnerabilities, and it is not vulnerable nor resistant to anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good to know.
Not even fire.
No, it is not vulnerable nor resistant to anything.
Okay.
If I were to use, because I know the cone of cold can freeze things, would I be able to freeze the acid as well around me so that I can maybe mitigate the damage I'm getting?
Sounds reasonable.
Let's do it.
I mean, it's vulnerable to my arrows. I
It's
saw that.
very vulnerable.
I will do a cone of cold.
Okay.
It is it's a success, you said, no matter what.
Yep.
Okay, then it will take 88 cold damage.
What?
That has an expectancy value of over 32.
Oops.
8! That's a... Thank you.
Good start.
Thanks very
Shall I
much.
count for you? Oh no.
Okay. So
Oh,
that's
you
16.
said 8d8. I understood 8d8.
Oh.
And I was like, what?
16, 22,
That's really good.
29,
8, 8, 7, and
29
6.
from the first four,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then the second four.
29, 30, 35, 40, plus my 4 from the curse, so that's 44.
In
44.
Okay.
But it's,
Damn.
you got such good dice on the first one, you couldn't have better on the second one.
Yeah.
I just roll.
Like 8, 8, 7, and 6, and then like 1, 2, 3, and 5.
I'm just
It's easy to hit.
It's
so.
not actually a breath thing, but that's just how I'm imagining. Thank you for the dice.
The worm retches and is not able to keep you down and vomits you up
Nice.
as it's appearing from its next spot.
My next action will be to prestidigitate all that acid out,
All that goo.
especially on
Oh,
my
yeah,
cape.
you have two, so I guess he's finished now and he's coming up somewhere else.
Okay.
Can you roll me a d6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Coming up somewhere over here again. That's fine. He comes up over there.
When you say comes up,
Yeah.
So,
he's
it went
coming
down
back
there
up,
and then it comes up
and he
again there.
regurgitates you. Where would you like to be?
oh okay,
In the sand. So.
between him and
Say
the
stop.
stop.
You come out here. As he's coming back up.
Okay.
I'm fine.
A
I can
couple-
have friends!
A couple of the groups are shifting away from this area
Uh-huh.
and don't take their shots.
Yeah.
Magnus, you're next.
So I'm
Why didn't
gonna.
they take their shots?
Because they're running away from the
Oh.
giant that just happened.
I'm gonna go ahead
Whee!
and throw a vitriolic sphere at it.
Uh-huh.
You have to see how far away it is from
It's
you.
150 feet.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Mm.
It's a 14.
It misses, sadly.
Even with the -2 to AC?
Yeah. At 16 is his AC right now. With
Ah,
-2.
man.
He just can't hit big purple worm.
And it doesn't look like it's headed there, right?
Currently, no.
Okay, then I'm staying.
Okay.
Far step as a bonus action. I have to remember that.
These groups are a little bit far away and are actually jumping out over here. And so a couple of groups line up and take their shots like good soldiers. Missing horribly. Tertio, you're up.
Hmm.
Oh,
What's happening?
sorry. sorry. That was not a ranged spell attack. That was a dexterity saving throw. I'm sorry.
For, what was that?
For vitriolic sphere.
And the vitriolic sphere comes back around.
And it comes back.
Surprising. Oh, okay. Well, he rolled natural one, so.
Yeah. That's 10d4.
10d4, roll it.
I only have 1 4.
Alright.
1d10. 10d4.
Do you have a 4?
Yeah, there is a 4.
So we have 5 4s, perfect. Okay, so the first 5. 2, 6, 7, 8, 10 for the first
10,
5.
And the next 5?
That's exactly.
And 4, 7, 9, 12, 14 for the next ones.
Very good.
Better
Cool.
than average.
Those were...
So 24.
I think we have the same dice set, so you can
Oh,
decide
no.
which one of those you want to have back.
No, one of them is
One of them
I
is
know,
mine.
I know.
Ah, okay. You know which one is yours?
Yep. You can tell by the lettering.
Yeah.
I hope.
Or maybe not.
Well, you
Or
just
maybe
do an
not.
extra.
I mean, if they are,
If they are the same, it
undistinguishable,
doesn't
then it
matter.
doesn't make sense. Then it doesn't
I
matter.
don't know. Oh, sorry, it's yours.
By the way, I
Oh,
have
thank
bad
you.
news. This car was where the kitchen was with the shard in it. So it's
Oh,
now been eaten.
Ah, but we have the instant summons.
Or he just stole.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Tertio, you're up.
So I do the attacks again because my longbow has a range of 150 or 600 feet maximum.
Yep. Sounds reasonable.
12 plus 21, 17, and 19.
So it's AC 16?
Ah, okay.
So arrows thud into it.
Can it be the
18
other one?
plus 15 is 33 damage.
33 damage.
Yes.
Nice.
So again, just like shooting. I'm like the Legolas of the group, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just like,
Okay, I have no idea.
and planting in 3 nice spots, like bullseye. No,
Nice.
I'm just doing a drawing on the worm, you know, with my arrows.
Yeah. And it screams in pain.
Does it look hurt?
It looks hurt, and you see from behind it. So it has like these fins coming out, these like giant scales coming out from just behind its biggest mouth at the front, and it drops. It's young.
It's young.
It's young.
As in.
It's
young.
even bigger than him.
So now we have multiple enemies,
The little baby dune worms.
Oh no.
which are still big.
And by dune worms, I mean purple worms.
Whoa, juvenile.
Yeah.
And subadults.
There's another one over there.
So bigger than the one in the kitchen?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's number B's turn. BB.
That was its
All
action.
around.
So it makes a wisdom saving throw?
Oh yeah.
Failing.
Nice.
And
They
B.
slowly fall out of.
Oh wait, then they, because slow affects 6 creatures.
Yeah, it was part of that, so they're all slowed.
Yeah.
Nice.
So B, group B attacks, hitting. They decided to target one of the babies.
So dumb.
Bebe.
For 3
Bebe.
damage to baby. Baby 1.
Baby 2.
Bebe.
Are they all exactly the same age, or are there some
Nope.
older than?
This is an older one than Erdan.
So I scream to everyone, keep aiming at the big one. Okay, so is there?
That's nice.
Is there a 60-foot? Sorry, let me double check. 20-foot radius sphere that could hit everything in there.
This is a 20-foot radius sphere.
Maybe you should have kept Cone of Cold.
Yeah, maybe.
But I can't hit all of them with Cone of Cold, that's why. But we want to hit the...
Not really.
I mean, if you center it there.
So that's the last one that can hit that one.
Oh.
'cause that one's just outside.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's fine. I'm
You can
gonna
hit these four.
So you were here, right?
Yeah.
Ish, yep.
I'm gonna ask you this now, if that's okay with you.
Ask it.
I will throw one of those fireball beads
Yep.
right there, but
Yeah.
as I throw it, I want to far step the heck out of there.
I mean, that sounds cool.
I mean, it's not that far, right? You only need to go
Oh,
10
yeah.
feet, basically.
You can totally far step it. You can also just move. But you can far step it.
I'd prefer getting the heck out of here, so let's do that. So they all need to roll a dex saving throw. Doesn't slow give them disadvantage on dex saves?
Minus
It goes
two.
minus two.
Minus two, not disadvantage.
Not
Okay.
disadvantage. Let me
So-
check again, but it's minus two.
Main is DC
Yeah.
17, right?
Yes.
Yeah, fails.
I'm
Number
gonna start rolling my
one,
D.
Number 2 fails. Number 3, number 4, they all fail.
They all fail.
They are not dexterous
Sweet.
and they are not wise.
Okay, can I get a bunch of D6, please?
Bunch of D6.
This is one. And how many do I need to roll?
You're hitting. Oh, actually, not hitting number 4. You're hitting a total of 4 creatures.
Yeah, but it's the same roll for everyone anyway. So 8d6. Good. Then I'll leave this so I don't mix them with pennies. Okay, so we have 16. 16, 22, 24, 28 for everyone. However, the big one gets an extra 4.
Giving it 30 minus 32.
Yep.
Nice.
Here are your
Giant
dice.
fireball goes off for lots of area damage.
There you go. And I have far step back on the inside. Yeah. Hello.
Hey, where are you coming from?
Can you not tell from all that goo on me?
Just soaked.
I'd like to imagine I'm walking away from this fireball in slow motion, but far step doesn't really make it work that way.
Like the big explosions in movie. Where you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like-
exactly.
The groups over there, one of them keeps moving because of the other worms falling off. But the other group shoots and misses.
Oh.
I was still asking how
Magus.
they killed the big worm
Okay.
like themselves.
Because
you
it
know,
worked
if
so
they're
well
that
last
bad.
time, another vitriolic sphere. It's also
Mhm.
20-foot radius.
Yep.
And
So you can hit the same.
yeah, I guess I'll try the same because this one is bigger than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically the same 4
Yeah.
creatures. All of them. I don't know if you want to make one saving throw for all of them or separate saving throws, but it's again a DC 17 dexterity saving throw. They have -2 to dexterity.
Yes, they do. 17, you said.
Yes.
14, 11, 3, and 4 all fail.
Okay, so that's another 10d4. I mean, now that we mixed our d4s, now it doesn't matter.
Right?
And we had a 5th one, right?
D4?
Yeah.
There it is.
Thanks. So for the first ones, it's 5, 6, 8, 10 for the first 5.
Mm-hmm.
And 4, 5, 6, again 10 for the next.
It's not even gonna be able to escape at this rate.
And doesn't that thing give you an extra damage on the next round? Oh, that's acid splash that does that. So
Oh, you're right.
so it does have second round of damage.
Oh yeah, so now at the end of their turn, because of the last round that I did with Violic Sphere,
Yeah.
so it was maybe
Only
only
the
on the
big
big
guy?
guy.
Yeah, because
It gets another 5d4.
Just roll it.
So there's one missing.
you can keep
3, 5, 6, 8, 12.
12 damage, then another 12 to the knee. Woo, buddy!
Still has a lot of hit points.
Oh, it does.
Does it? How do you know?
Just like by kind of counting.
Yeah, you've done 311 damage to it so far.
Oh shit!
311?
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
wow, that's
Like,
a lot
I'm
of
doing
HP.
attacks like
Yeah.
33 and then 35.
It is looking
Like
very
50
much worse
you
for
did-
Rare.
Okay.
Like 50 in all, I think, or 60. I did like 50 in all. He did probably
Yeah.
2. So.
I never think about keeping track of that actually. That's
Yeah.
not a bad thing to do.
So it's looking very much worse for Wear, and as these baby worms are falling off of it, they're also taking fire and acid, and scales are blasting off of them.
I'm like, oh, I'm dying. Let's just throw my children at them. You know?
And they were like,
Tertio.
Ah, acid and fire. This is not home.
Tertio. You're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pin
Yeah.
her with arrow. Look like a hedgehog.
do it
Yeah.
Legolas style, 3 hours at the
Like-
same time.
Oh. So 19 goes.
Oh, yeah.
Goes and it goes everything.
Nice.
So
And they kept that slow the whole time. That's really, really cool.
Yep, that's brutal.
It's risky though because they can lose it, right? Every
can.
round there's a chance they
Yeah.
lose it.
Yeah.
32 damage.
Whoa,
So
nice.
I'm just concentrating a little bit more, taking 3 arrows and
Uh-huh.
shooting them, and where the other 3 arrows were before, every arrow goes into the other arrow.
Let's
Robin
split
Hood
them
style.
into.
So it penetrates more profoundly because it already has a
So
little
really
hole. that it goes-
pre-pierced.
Yeah.
Yeah, pre-pierced.
And I'm just like, no, I just put my bow and take the pose. Like, oh, did we not do nice work?
So as you're posing, it comes back down. Let's say here. It would go here, but you can't. And is obviously in pain. There's blood just pouring out of it.
Is this going down?
And
Yeah, it's like,
and as it's trying to escape, it throws its tail over towards you, and smacks at you as it's.
Who's you? Which one of you?
yeah, I deserved it. I'll take the hit. Don't care about my AC.
Take.
I have 20 AC.
16 plus 9 hits.
And you take 120 damage.
Oh no, I don't have 120 hit points.
I
Like,
need
I
a lot
wanted
of-
121 hit points to survive.
I need a lot of d6.
Yeah.
Here's one.
Give me all
I feel like it's karma.
So you take piercing and poison. You take 6, 12, 13 plus 9 is
22.
22 piercing damage. As the
Yes.
stinger comes through the metal of the chamber and just.
Would you not get cover AC?
You
You can't do that. Okay.
Yeah, 16 plus 9 is a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
25 to hit.
Fair enough.
Plus 12d6 poison.
How much?
12d6.
12d6?
Do you have poison resistance by any chance?
No.
This is, if you were a monk, that would do nothing to you. You'd be immune to it. Or a dwarf, I suppose.
Throw poison at me.
That's the one thing. Like, I'm playing a high level monk in this other campaign, and it's like, yeah, you take 36 points of poison damage. Like, nope,
Yeah, you don't.
I'm immune.
44 poison damage.
Oh fuck!
44
44?
plus 22.
Holy.
66.
66.
Bloody.
Oh man, that was not mine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh,
Because now I have 2.
oh yeah.
We're gonna mix
How
these
you
guys
doing?
up. So,
Very
three
good.
guys. You don't
But
have a d6.
you still have mine. That's not mine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's too dark.
Oh yeah, that one. Thanks.
Cool.
But for the D4 I cannot tell, but the D6 was pretty different.
I still have 46 hit points.
How much?
46.
Oh wow.
So,
How many did you have? 66 and you
you
still
would
have
have been doing that
46?
every turn if you didn't slow it.
112?
Yeah.
Whoa, shit.
You're a tank.
Yeah.
So, it's trying to escape.
Yeah.
The little babies are kind of squirming, worming around. This one kind of butts into some cars on its way over here. Trying to slam attack. Slam attacking for a little bit. A little bit hurting one of the dudes in the car as the train car kind of topples over. And it is Erdan.
Wait.
But wait.
So they make a wisdom save.
Yes,
And they
do.
get acid damage.
They get acid damage.
Because they all failed last time.
Yeah. So roll your d4s.
Oh, again, wait, I'll
So
do it with one.
Wisdom save is DC 17, right?
Yeah.
11, 14, 3, 10, 14. Yeah, none of them pass.
10 for each of them.
10 damage for each of them. Finish him.
It's my turn,
Finish
yeah?
him, Erdan.
Okay.
He's got 17 HP left.
I'm gonna go with a good old Eldritch Blast.
3 of them?
3 times.
Nice.
So let's see, it's plus 12 to hit, so that should be.
Ooh.
It's a hit. What's the AC or
16.
16? So that
Plus
is
12.
that's 15. So the second one doesn't hit,
Oh no.
and the third one hits, and then it's a D10
Plus.
plus 5 plus 4. So
For both of them?
yeah. So 11. What did I say?
Plus 18.
So 11 plus 10, so that is
Mhm.
21 plus 8, so 29. So I guess it's.
Nice.
So it's toasted. And the
And as this happens, I regain 17 hit points
Nice.
from the curse, which basically puts me at 1 HP
Below max.
from max.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So the shadowy bolts plunge into it and open up some holes. There's just so much blood that it's still trying to go down, but it just stops moving and the tail slumps over here. The babies are still active and you can go for them if you want, but it looks like none of the other groups are firing on them.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
let them grow because they want adults to
Eat.
eat. Yeah.
Do you?
Uh,
Or are you now out of initiative?
yeah, I guess if those small thingies are crawling away.
There's one that was kind of fighting a couple of the people over here.
We could scare
but
them
they're
off.
trying to back up away from it.
Okay.
So I scream, "Huzzah!"
Victory! Yep. So that's 13,000 experience points.
How much?
Oh, wow.
13,000.
13,000.
Yeah.
It's not a gold dragon, but it'll do.
Man, that's slow. Holy balls.
Oh, yeah, that really. Like, how many attacks did it actually have?
It is multi-attack, so 1 bite, 1 stinger.
Okay,
Oh, and the
yeah, that
stinger
would
is
have been
very-
bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Stinger is terrible.
The stinger is bad. Yeah.
Are you okay, Terzio?
Yeah.
Hang it in there.
You don't need to
I
pretend.
just sit down a little bit because there's like 66 hit points.
Okay, I need a rest, guys.
I mean, I could have done
Yeah.
survived at 10th level or 9th probably.
So
Too bad for that kitchen, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The dune rats come out and begin celebrating anyway, starting to hack off the stinger from the downed purple worm.
Okay.
Why do they hack down this stinger? Is it like a trophy or something like
You can go ask them. So you ask them and
that? Yeah.
yeah, they're like they're saying that it's the venomous part of the worm, and if you leave it in there too long after it dies, the venom will seep into the meat
Okay.
and you can't eat it anymore.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ah, so they're not so crazy.
So do they do like poison with it, or do they just leave it out there?
Normally they throw it in the incinerator
Okay.
in the boiler room.
Well, I don't think we could have done this without El Capitan, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he was the VIP, yeah, MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Dune Rats, are you satisfied?
Yes, thank you for your help. That went much more more easily than usual. We have more than half the train remaining. Joran will have to really work harder for his shares this time.
Oh. Nice.
Yes, I suppose he should make his way here now.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have any more of that essence, would you? We have an old item from long ages ago that used to be able to summon food, but it doesn't really work that well. But with essence, we could basically summon food. So good trade,
Which item are you talking about?
It was this little yellow thingy.
Ah, where did you keep it?
Oh shit! It was in the kitchen. Well, tell you what, if you can dig it up, it's yours. If you give us a vial of essence.
Do you want to just give them? I mean,
wait, did the remove curse work? Did we figure that out?
You never.
Well, you
removed
haven't
curse
tried
on
yet.
Anyone? You didn't
Yeah,
have it prepared.
I don't have it prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you
Maybe
what.
tomorrow.
Tell you what, give us lodging for the night.
You're free to stay wherever you want.
We just want to make sure we have a room, unoccupied room, basically.
Okay.
Can sleep in the kitchen.
Let's sleep on it and we'll tell you in the morning. How about that? Let's just celebrate tonight.
All right.
You don't need it tonight anyway, do you?
No. But now we have food for the next 2 months. And
So you can try your thing in the morning and then
Yeah.
Yeah. They bring out the dried meat. One of them is starting to the one who draw the worst or the shortest straw is starting to run to Joran's hut, and they're bringing out the meat and just chowing down on food, banquet style, because they now have this more than they can ever eat before it goes rotten, type of thing.
Nice.
Does
They don't
Joran,
smoke it or something like that?
They do smoke it, but you can only smoke so much at a time.
after a short rest, I will send to Joran and say, get your ass out here, they need some repairs and there's a big worm to eat. Mission accomplished.
Oh boy! You hear my plan. On my way.
So to regain HP, I have to spend hit dice, right?
You
During
can.
a short rest, but long rest will get you to
Okay.
full HP as well. I mean, you
Okay.
can still do it if you want.
No,
If you're expecting combat later on.
yeah, baby's coming back.
Maybe as we eat the meat, you get some poison damage.
Yeah.
But long-term sustenance, so it's a balance. Cool. So
That was neat.
Nice.
you slay the purple worm.
Slay the
you
purple
let
worm.
The babies go free.
They
And
will
you have
mourn.
a deal on the table for the yellow shard.
That we don't need, but
Instant summons! Imagine what we would have done if we wouldn't have done that.
that's a good point.
Like, we would have needed to, like search through the dirt to get it. That would have been awful.
But lucky as I was in the stomach of this worm, I saw the cupboard and I grabbed it.
Really? No, you're a hero!
So you can keep that spell active for just in case.
That's a coincidence. Nice.
Do you want to roll insight against my deception just for fun?
Okay, if you want to.
Yeah, why not?
So I've made a
Um,
check and repaired the weapon.
20.
Okay,
Now I'm
yeah, you had enough time.
having fun to and then taking out
19.
some random
That's a really big coincidence.
Anyway.
Anyway, let's not talk about it.
So this spell is still active forever, right? As long as you have the
Yes.
other crystal thingy, right?
Yes,
So if ever,
I just need to keep the sapphire.
do you want to detect? Well, we're probably on our own in our room right now.
Yeah, I can identify it.
Do that.
So I'll... whatever. I'll cast it immediately.
Ooh.
I mean, immediately still means a minute, but...
Yeah, no, Richard.
I'll do it now. What are you doing? You said right now. Yeah, it takes a minute, okay?
Well, when you hang out with a wizard who keeps saying, "Give me 10 minutes," all the time.
then 1 minute is
You
like
always
nothing.
have your little book, you know.
Exactly.
Nice.
And
That was a pretty strong worm.
it was a pretty strong.
Yeah, how many HP did it have? Almost.
It had 1.5 times the regular amount, which is 247, so it had 370.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Nice.
The shards, as you put them together, you have 5 of them now. Which will be up in the write-up afterward, in any case. But the white shard can cast gaseous form, which is basically an instant version of Windwalk.
But you're not as fast as Windwalk, right?
Sorry?
You're not 300 feet fast, right?
No, gaseous form is super slow. It's like 5 feet
Huh.
speed.
But it's an action.
I actually had that spell and I dropped it because it's useless.
Oh no! The red shard can cast Flame Strike.
Oh wait, that's the last level?
Yes. Well,
Flame Strike?
yeah, the 5th level.
I don't know what Flame Strike does. It's even better than Fireball?
Yes. Should be.
Let's find out.
Never heard of that spell before.
The green shard gets Gem of Brightness, Command Word 3.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
That was a multi-blinding?
It's like a lead.
Yeah. It's a
A lead
giant laser
Tactical...
shard.
This is a disco ball.
Okay.
So a flame strike, if you don't mind me
Yeah.
saying it now. Vertical column of divine fire roars down the heavens. Blah, blah. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder coming from the sky on a point with randoms make a dex saving throw. 46 fire damage and then 46 radiant damage on a failed save or half. That's it.
Okay. 46 fire always and 46...
No, both are.
46 fire and 46 radiant.
but
Yeah.
both
Both at half. If
halved if fail.
so it's basically
86. Okay,
8d6 damage, just 2 types of damage.
Okay, I see.
That's
Um,
good. That's good.
Blue shard, by far the most powerful, can cast Tsunami.
Ooh.
Let's do that in the desert.
We don't care about.
Oh yeah, like
we
make
don't
a...
care about if they have resistance to something or not. We have all the elements. Oh,
So-
you're resistant to water. Take fire. Oh, you're resistant to poison. Let's take that.
A wall of water springs into existence in a point you choose within range. You can make the wall up to 300 feet long, 300 feet high, and 50 feet thick. The wall lasts for the duration, 6 rounds. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw or take 6d10 bludgeoning damage or half. Start of each turn, any creature within it moves 50 feet away from you. Any huge or small creature inside the wall. Okay, so basically there's some... And you get more damage and more saving throws as time passes.
and it moves?
And it carries things with it
Yeah.
in 50 feet.
That's pretty large, yeah.
Yeah, it's huge.
Should we do it in the desert just for fun?
Make an oasis.
And the yellow shard is create food and water. Then earth tremor, earth bind, erupting earth, and move earth.
Okay.
Move Earth could be very useful. Move Earth. We have too many things. It's so hard to keep track of what we can do now. Not complaining. Tremor Earth, I think it makes people fall prone.
You do tremor earth and then you do tsunami. So they have like
You could, yeah.
Disadvantage on
disadvantage.
Okay, choose an area of terrain no larger than 40 feet. You can reshape dirt, sand, or clay in the area in any manner you choose for the duration, which is 2 hours. You can raise or lower the area's elevation, blah blah. You can make a wall or a pillar. So you can make
you
a
have new
sandcastle. It's cool.
Oh, no.
You're celebrating with the people. Joran eventually comes by, sighs at the work that he has to do, but is thankful that it's not completely destroyed this time.
Do you want to give him back his gun? Or you want to keep it?
I mean,
keep it. It's exotic, and we gave him the worm, so I can't.
Yeah. But hey, it's broken.
No, I did a repair check.
You did. But Joran, do you have a way to keep this running a bit better? Because it broke like after its second shot or something.
That's why you call it Old Trusty. It'll be there for you when you need it.
Oh,
but, sometimes it breaks.
The misfire rate low. If I do like some repair check, can the misfire rate get lower than 4?
No.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Which is sad. But,
It's fine. We got plenty of cool stuff.
And so you're able to spend the night in the most comfortable stack of hay.
They have hay.
Or equivalent.
It's made of sand.
Old clothes.
Sand
This
hay.
was handy hay.
Sand hay.
And there's a large bonfire going that they're able to make out of cooking oil. And yeah, you eat your share of purple worm if you so choose, and if not, you eat whatever else you have. And the morning comes, you're not attacked in the night.
So we only have one shard to go, guys.
Yeah. Did we already locate that? That was invisible, right?
No, we located it, and it was
Above.
basically where the seer was.
Above this.
Yeah.
But we didn't
But above
see
and
it, right?
behind, you did not see it.
We did not see it.
Currently, it is 10:30. What would you like to do?
In real life, I was just
In
like,
real life.
oh, that's oddly specific.
It's
We could still go for an hour or so.
yeah.
I have to leave at like normally like 10 to 11. 10 after 11.
10.
After that.
Oh, okay.
Also in a half an hour.
So just enough time to kill a mind flayer. No?
Just enough time to set up the fight for it,
Yeah.
if you want to.
So I'll definitely try remove curse on myself.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, do it.
So
It
is that
totally-
myself?
It totally works, and you're no longer under the curse of essence.
Totally works. So I'll search for whoever and give him or her. Oh no! Wait. Do they only need it if they also have the shard?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll search for the cook and give it to him.
Very good. He thanks you profusely, and says that now since they know that the scent of essence is back here again, they should be able to use drops at a time to summon new worms.
Okay, so it lasts long.
Yeah, and so they're super happy about that. And they say, "Oh, and did you? I noticed you rummaging around yesterday. Did you manage to find the yellow shard?"
We did.
Oh, very good. Well, I'm glad we have a fair trade. I would hate it if you hadn't found that. Yeah.
Very cool. Okay.
Nice.
So, yeah, let's make some plans. So we want to get that last shard because we
Mhm.
feel like something cool is going to happen when we do.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if we could get it just before we fight the Mind Flayer. I wonder if there's a way to do that. And by the way, this summon spell that you have,
Yeah.
if I put them all together as they
Yeah.
are now, would it summon the whole thing or just the one?
That would depend on our DM.
It's a good question. I mean, one way to find out.
Once you summon it, it stops working. You have to recast it.
Yes. Because I crash the sapphire
Oh yeah.
and the object appears in my hand.
So that would be kind of a
So
waste.
for the purpose of this spell, when you put them together, they count as one object.
Okay.
Okay, so we can transport it.
And the summoning is instant, or
Yes. It's even called instant summons.
yeah. Okay.
But the object must not be held by a creature while I summon it.
You can't summon it off of someone.
Yeah. So if the Mind Flayer is, for example, holding it, we cannot summon it out of his hands.
Okay.
But I would propose we want to definitely use True Sight.
Do we?
I guess.
Dun, dun.
And True Sight, it also doesn't need to be me who does it. I can cast it on anyone.
But it's not a group cast, it's a single
It's
cast.
a single person cast,
Mhm.
and since I only have a single 6th level
Ah.
spell slot, I can only cast it on one of us.
Because you think it's using an illusion.
Yeah, so first the Mind Flayer itself. It's not clear if it's actually a Mind Flayer.
Or if it's a golden dragon.
Or a golden dragon, or whatever. And the shard. Maybe we will be able to see it. Yeah, so these are
Okay.
two things.
So just a few strategies to think. If we cannot access the shard, but we can see it, I could potentially throw the other shards at it because they kind of attract each other, right?
Yep.
And once they're connected, you can instantly summon it.
Oh.
That would theoretically be possible.
As long as it's not in the hand of the Mind Flayer,
yes,
of course.
exactly.
Let's call him the Seer. Then... Or we can sneak about. Well, the last time it really knew we were here.
Yeah,
without
it knew.
us. Even though we were sneaking, we were being careful with our dancing lights and all.
Very careful with your dancing lights.
Yeah, never mind that. Yeah, he knew we were coming, but we had lights on, so yeah. Because you people can't see in the dark.
Oh yeah, I could use my O. Headwish. Or I could just become an O. That's also possible.
Okay, otherwise we just go in there and we say, hey, we want to talk to you, and actually we fight it.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Right.
So there are those guards that are
There's 6
kind of currently dead.
paladins laid to rest in their graceful resting.
Don't
position.
you have
I have Danse
Danse
Macabre.
Macabre? So we just need to be faster than him.
Yeah, so that's why we could, because it wants us to cooperate, we could just say, it's like, look, we thought about it, and rise.
But it's a mind flayer, so doesn't he know what we're really gonna do?
It can detect thoughts, but if it's a Mind Flayer,
If it's my
but it would have to be up close. Or we could just all agree to sing a song in our heads.
la 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 la.
There's also you can cast spells against thought detection and stuff.
But
Like a
Do
ward?
you have any of those?
I don't
That's a
have.
divination wizard.
No, I'm a transmutation.
Transmutation. Ah, sorry.
You can make his head made of wood. Wood brain. Cool spell. Yeah.
Against mind flayers, yeah.
Another thing we could do is sidetrack and try to do other things. We could go back into the
Back
red
to the other shards.
shard and find that evil book
Haha.
and get more XP. Because we love this campaign so much that we don't want it to end.
There's a follow-up campaign, don't worry.
There is. Nice.
Nice.
Actually, I would have probably done a few sendings to my mentor back
Yeah.
home just to see what's up.
Basically, the world's on fire.
The world is on fire.
Maybe the Mind Flayer's idea is not that bad.
Yeah, I just don't want it to become a demigod because you're replacing a problem with another one then. If we could become demigods, because look, we're pretty powerful. I feel like we're close to being demigods.
Level 18, 19 is pretty much no real difference.
So we just need to collect some more XP.
What more is there to do in those shards? Need help with your crops? We can help you with your crops.
1 XP per day. Oh, farm this.
We can do this thing where we do a tsunami on the sand and we plant some seeds and then we go cross shards, come back 2 weeks, a month later because we did 2 weeks, 2 weeks. And say, oh look, little trees. And then it's a montage basically.
You can stretch that for at least another 7 sessions.
I ask my mentor if she knows anything about the seer. It appears to be a mind flayer, but we're not sure if it is. We've seen him. I'll tell her the whole thing about the demigod thing. And I say, is it a lich? Can you give me any information? We could try to kill it. I don't tell her about the deal he's made.
Yeah.
He's offered us.
She doesn't know much about the seer. From what her time is basically what you interacted with him as well. Some people had seen him before, you know, the classic cult, underground type of thing. And they were worshipping him, said that he was, you know, the one true prophet and all that kind of jazz. No one's really had negative interactions with him. And the question is, why would you try to kill him?
It's stopping us from getting the last shard.
You didn't ask him if you just
It's like a vampire.
gave it to us.
Can you give me the shot? Oh, okay.
Okay.
We talked about the shards
Yeah, we.
with him. I don't
did.
remember what we
He said
discussed.
he did not have the black shard.
True. He
Black
did
or
not have
purple?
it. It
Black.
was just flying over his head.
And
He
did
probably
I
didn't know.
did I suspect lies, or do we suspect lies?
We did probably do an inside check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You did an inside check and
Nothing came out of it. Okay. Do we have any kind of scrying ability?
I mean, we have scrying and we have clairvoyance. We have both.
But does it work on different planes? Probably not.
I mean, we can go to the shard, right? Scrying works. Ugh. You can see here where you choose this. Scrying only works on the same plane. Yeah. And clairvoyance is weaker anyway. Yeah. We could scry on him if we are in the black shard.
So to answer my mentor, I would say, well, he's trying to become a demigod. That can't be good.
there are many good demigods.
Is there? Name one.
Looks through the spell list. Yeah, no, I can't name any off the top of my head, but they were demigods before they became gods.
Or were they? They're not all like that though.
No.
Some were just gods.
They were the original what, like 5, 6 or something?
I asked her, what does it take to become a demigod?
Ultimate power. No, to become a demigod, you must have worshippers, and you must have not a level value, but powerful creatures bind their souls with yours.
Oh, Hurt did something.
Hmm?
Like, do you want to bind your soul with mine?
Yeah, that was kind of what he proposed. no?
Yeah, that's exactly what he proposed. Should I ask my mentor to start distributing pamphlets about the pacifiers and bind your soul to the pacifiers?
Well, if you can get some 10th level or higher people to worship you and bind their souls with yours, you too could become a demigod. If you pass the other trials.
There are trials as well. Sounds long and complicated.
Trials
Can't be
and
bothered with this. Godhood doesn't sound very appealing, to be honest. Okay, so are you suggesting that we should not kill it? It is the one responsible for all the troubles in these shards. It distributed in the rifts. It distributed the shards to all these various people, tempted them into using them, and has basically made things worse in each of these planes we've visited so far.
You'll have to decide for yourself, but from what you're saying to me, it sounds like it's been nothing but evil and is keeping you from coming back to this world. We need you in this fight.
Agreed. Did we know? It seemed like he was stuck there.
Yes.
That's what he said.
He said he was imprisoned in the Black Shard.
Yeah, maybe scrying on him would also be boring because he's just sitting there, waiting,
He has for the last
watching.
however many years.
Yeah, guess he's not.
Do we have a way of knowing what... No, we don't, huh? Have a way of knowing what would happen when we have all the shards?
No.
Something cool?
I
Maybe.
hope.
I
There's
wish.
gotta be something cool this campaign.
There's been many cool things so far. But, I'm just wondering because one thing we could do to turn his plans around is just find a way out of those shards. back home
Without him,
without him and without the last shard.
could banish us.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But at the same time, I want to know what happens when we get that last one.
Can also banish him
Yeah, but then
if he
he's-
fails to save.
Yeah, but then we kind of free him. That's the thing.
But he'll not be a demigod.
Yeah, that's
He'll
true.
still be a lich.
If he
might,
is, I don't
he might
know.
find other people following him more willing. He wants us right now because he doesn't have any other options. That's really what it is.
Probably.
We're the only people powerful enough
To make
to
him a
bind his
demigod.
souls. We could propose him the other way. It's like, if you truly care about this, you bind your soul to ours.
That's true.
Can you decide the direction?
I guess you would, yeah, because it's somebody offering their soul to another in a way, right?
Yeah.
I think you should propose that to him. I mean, I wouldn't bind my soul to you, but you should test if he would. So you already have one soul for you.
I'm a
If
little
you
offended by that.
if you yeah, but if you run
After everything we've been through.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we can maybe first find out what he truly is.
Also, I'm assuming that you've long rested by now.
Yeah, and since I've been doing all these
Oh,
sendings,
yes.
most likely we spend the whole day having these conversations.
and eating some delicious. If you put a lot of spices, it becomes.
I can make it taste good for you.
Oh.
You want it to taste like banana?
I mean, we probably just packed that necklace, no?
Hmm?
Oh, was it a necklace?
What was
That
that?
makes everything taste good.
Ah, but well,
It tastes full.
did we take it? I thought we didn't take it.
We just left it.
You never said if you took anything or not.
I mean, I definitely took the earrings.
The earrings of herring.
Oh, yeah, okay, right.
I took the bracers.
That's
I'm out of
actually-
oh, I should have shot bracers at the monster. It's like,
Just to confuse it.
We should go back to the red chart just so you can go in the water and I still haven't used my water breathing. I'm so upset.
You were prepared.
Hmm?
You were prepared.
Yeah.
It's just no underwater level.
Well, I mean, there was.
There was?
Yeah, the red shard.
Yeah, but there wasn't underwater.
I mean, there was
The shard wasn't
there was an
underwater.
underwater ship.
Yeah.
Yes, we just never got to it.
Yes.
And if the tome path was taken and then you had the chase scene to the underwater boat and all that stuff, you'd have.
Let's do that.
Too late now. Maybe next time.
Okay, so what you're saying, Tertio, is that we should convince him the other way around?
yeah.
But I don't think his soul would be enough if he said okay.
No. But then you. Oh.
Along
Or-
with the other trials to become a demigod, have you completed those?
What are those? I don't know them.
Not yet.
It's like a list of 8 things that need to happen, including communing with the other gods and blah blah blah.
Is there like an information
A little
flyer
info pamphlet,
that tells you how
Oh,
it
to become a
works?
The
demigod.
Path to Godhood by Devonshire Road.
Huh. Question is if he did all of those things.
He must have. He said he's
Yeah.
close to being a demigod.
Maybe.
Well, he said that he's half.
I just wonder.
Every Thursday evening there are help sessions to become a demigod.
My matron, the one who's the source of my powers,
Uh-huh.
has made me do some things. Terrible things. No.
That I didn't want to do.
But I haven't completed that. And she hasn't contacted me at all since last time.
Since you got the dark form,
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
she might be waiting for you to use it.
The dark form.
Yeah, true.
Can you get out of this room, please? I can't do it when you're looking. No, I don't mind doing it. But I've explained to you what happened in that thing. I think. Did I? No. I told you about the pact thing, the contract.
Yeah.
The soul contract.
We talked about it.
Anyway, so she basically introduced me to the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
She's pretty scary, by the way.
Normal job interview, right?
Yeah. And she didn't tell me exactly what the purpose was, but there was a greater purpose, is all she said. But she didn't say what it was. And there were some people I found in Winterfell and Neverwinter and Waterdeep, which features I imprinted in some ways, like Jarlaxle was one of those. And I don't know what that will do, but it seems like at some point when I've found enough of those imprintings, something will happen.
Well, enough of the imprintings was to get the dark form.
Ah, it was that. So that's done actually then.
Well, there may be more
Okay.
once the dark form is used.
Anyway, I could try and contact my matron. She might have more information being connected to the Raven Queen. The Raven Queen might know about the seer. I think I need to turn into this form.
Is the Raven Queen a god?
She's not technically. She almost was. She went through the process of what the seer is doing, but something.
So maybe they met each other in one of the waiting rooms.
Basically, she was doing the ritual to become a demigod, or actually a full god. I don't quite remember. Full god, and something happened and it failed.
There's some wizards that were leeching her power, like as people were basically feeding their souls to her
Okay.
and offering those up. There were wizards that had tainted the ritual to take that power for themselves. And then she got super mad and crazy.
So she basically killed those people just fine because she's super powerful, but her anger has tainted the ritual because it was
Okay.
still ongoing,
Uh-huh.
and it just fucked her up, and then she got stuck in the shadow realm.
Yeah, the remains of the wizards are now these crazy demon style things that kind of are human but not. They roam around being evil.
Uh-huh.
So should I try and contact my matron just to see if she has information?
Sure.
Okay, don't get spooked. I'm gonna look funky for a while. Close the door. Close the curtains. And it's the first time I try this, so I guess shadow just starts engulfing me completely. Go all black and some shadow wings sprout out of my back, and there's a description of this somewhere. Or do you know it by heart? To me.
More like a demon or more like an Aasimar or?
No, it just looks. It looks like a female shape, you'd say. And your skin turns midnight black. Your smile, charming but menacing, and eyes shadowy. Shadowy wings sprout from your back, giving you 30 feet fly speed. And then, if you were casting an identify spell, you would sense undead coming out of me. And if you did a religion check, you would identify that I'm a servant of the Raven Queen. Yeah. Oh, it's only in this form that I can give the deal. I didn't realize.
Oh.
Anyway, that's how I am now. Hi.
So
Whoa.
kind of like Batman, you get the the wings.
Yeah.
And so as you do that, the entire room kind of fades, let's say, sort of like into the shadow realm, in that you're no longer really standing in a metal chamber.
All of us?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But
I brought my friends.
the ground is made of sort of a black fog, and it rolls up and above you. You see your patron. He says, finally. We can talk here privately. The seer won't be able to access your thoughts. This dark form that you have, it was necessary so that you can absorb his energy and the black shard that he carries.
Oh.
Good that you tried it out.
For you see, he used to be a beacon of hope, a golden dragon,
He was a golden dragon.
and had sought out to show humans the errors of their ways, and in creating these shards. However, by holding the black shard for so long, he has become corrupted, those that were transported with him into the Black Shard have been absorbed into his body. He has slain those that once worshipped him, and is an undead abomination. You must kill him.
So he created the shard?
He didn't create the shards,
Oh,
no.
okay.
He was trying to do what he said that he has
Yeah.
been trying to do, but he has himself been corrupted by the Black Shard. I do not know his true motives now, but it can't be good. The undead must be put to rest. And, and it shifts back into the metal room.
But I had to go do that. And I'm back to Erdan. Well, that was interesting. Okay, so I guess we do have to kill it after all. Could we do some kind of nature check from her, what she described, to recognize this, whether that's a lich, whether that's something else, just whether it is really a mind flayer or not? Or is it really still... she said it used to be a dragon, it's not anymore a dragon, so...
Yeah, so you know dragons can cast powerful illusion magic, just as general dragon lore. They rarely shapeshift, but are able to polymorph themselves. So if it was a dragon at any point in time, it could be pretty much whatever it wanted to be.
But she said it was a golden dragon.
And is now an undead abomination.
And she said it was the shards that corrupted him?
The
Black
Black Shard.
shard.
The black shard itself. Interesting.
From carrying it for so long, it is now melded with him and corrupted him.
So it's part of him, so we really have to kill him to get it.
Probably.
I wonder what the black shard does. I don't think we know. Did they show it?
Imprisonment.
Sorry?
We talked about this last time as well.
Oh, right.
Imprisonment. Oh.
And you're able to snap the criminal into an extra dimensional space and snap them back in when they're in their prison cell.
I see.
Easy prisoner transport.
Yeah.
I see.
Powerful shard.
I wonder if there's a way we could activate it within him. What if we brought all the other shards and touched him with it? Mind flare attached to my...
So...
Okay, so we need to kill it. So there's no point trying to make a deal. We could just pretend we... Hold on. She said that he can read our thoughts. Stop talking!
but also if we are on a different
Yeah,
plane?
we're
Normally
Same
not,
plane.
as far as I know. It only works within the same plane. But even clairvoyance, all these things.
I mean, normal scrying only works on the same plane, but maybe he's more powerful, I don't know.
Damn it, I had questions from a matron.
You can always ask her again.
Yeah, can I? Let's go for a ride! Getting used to this.
And so
You're still here.
the Shadow Realm forms in. She's not there.
Oh. They're like a bell we can ring?
So you call out to her, and she forms from the mist.
Ooh, that's cool.
And says, yes.
I wanted to...
We can do something similar.
We're gonna do what?
Something similar.
What do you mean?
With this like forming
Yeah,
of
This
mist.
form.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just takes 1 minute.
Oh, I can do that too.
And then slowly 1 minute.
Do you know his real name?
The Seer.
Yes.
And she rattles off a long dragon name.
Oh,
Skibidi goose. Okay, so it is still a dragon, or is it something else now?
He projects in the form of a tentacled creature, but his true form is still a dragon. Yes,
I can still breathe.
an undead dragon?
indeed, made of flesh.
Undead dragon.
How can we kill it? I don't feel like we're up to the task, or at least not without information on its weaknesses or something.
I believe in you.
She disappears.
Can it really read our thoughts while we're back in any of the shards?
He's bound tightly to the magic of the shards now, and can reach his mind into any of them. If you're in a shard, it doesn't matter what plane you're on. If you are outside of the shards, of course you can't cross planes. But he could be scrying on you at any point, so be careful what you say. I'm not sure that he can read thoughts through shards, but if you're in his presence, protect your mind.
Okay. So, good thing we've been telepathically talking so much these days.
Oh yeah, like if he's not a mind flayer, he can scry, but he cannot read thoughts.
Yeah,
right?
but now we know he's a dragon, so that's a totally different thing. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, a dragon can scry, but can it read?
He's an
Wow.
undead flesh dragon who's bound to a very powerful magical artifact.
He can do whatever he
He
says
can
he
do
does.
whatever he wants. Some rules.
Yeah, for sure. So he can do whatever you say he can do.
Wait, but isn't undead dragon not like CR 18 or something?
It's like fucking high. I
Yeah.
believe in you.
Can you just help us find some weaknesses though? It's undead. Radiant damage would hurt it more, maybe.
It follows the same traits as normal undead, so that makes sense.
Radiant damage. Who has radiant damage? I do not.
The shard.
Damn it. Yeah, the shard has a bit. Okay. It's gonna be resistant to necrotic and shit like this.
Question is if the shard's magic can hurt him.
I think it could. Well, we'll find out.
Depends on his.
Is it resistant to anything special? I don't know about dragons at all, actually.
Yes, he is. And she gives you a short list of resistances and immunities,
Which you can give us later if you
Yeah.
want.
which I will.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is there any way we can get the shard out of him without killing him? King it.
That would be a mighty task. He would have to remove it himself.
Okay.
If you could convince him to.
Persuade him!
Mass suggestion. Yeah, on a dragon, great. I had a very good question. What will happen when we reunite all the shards together?
That I cannot foresee.
I am just worried that we're going to be exposed to the same corruption from the black shard that it has.
It took many years for that corruption to be inset into a dragon. Yes, as a mortal, you will be more susceptible. Try not to hold it for too long.
Like no more than 2 seconds.
Okay. And is there any way we can destroy these shards?
I would advise not to do that while you are in them.
Okay.
But once outside, that is a definite possibility. However, you might want to hold on to them and use them in the wars ahead.
Sure, why not? Okay.
Good.
Do we have any other questions?
If you have them, write them over Discord because we're running out of time rapidly.
Okay. We'll just say that we start strategizing within the plane
Yep.
that we're in right now.
And I assume you're going to use True Sight when you walk in there?
I mean, it's probably not as badly necessary anymore, but yeah, sure, why not?
Cool. Then I can give you this now.
Cast it on me, cast it on me.
When you do go in there with True Sight, you see the Mind Flare on his throne. You guys can prep or whatever later, but just when you walk in, you see the Mind Flare on his throne, and behind him stands his true form.
Behind him.
Ooh, that looks bad.
Oh, wow.
Holy, woo!
Oh, that's super scary.
Oh,
my
God.
god. It's like its arm is its tongue.
Okay, I am out of there.
And in his forehead, you see embedded the Black Shard.
Oh, that's why it was up high.
He seems like a guy that can be reasoned with.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit. So that's next time. On the conclusion, probably.
And look,
of Shards of
undead
Santos.
skeletons below.
Oh yes.
Let's raise them before he does.
Yeah, I just have to say, not if we can.
I mean,
be
if they're
faster
standing,
than
does
him.
that mean they're already raised?
So can he read our Discord messages?
No, the Discord is on the Shadow Realm.
Alright.
I
Bye guys. Thanks for watching.